Do-do-do.
Up in the sky. Look, it's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a brand new episode of the MidMO Nerd Show. Welcome in, nerds, to our truly special broadcast. I'm Andrew, your resident man of tomorrow, broadcasting live from the heart of the Show Me State.
I'm Matt, currently trying to figure out if Andrew spiked my starry with some pink kryptonite, because I'm feeling fabulous about today's topic.
I definitely did not. But today, Matt and I are leaping over tall buildings in a single bound and driving into the Phantom Zone. We're talking all things Kryptonian, from the House of El to the streets of Kandor. We're broadcasting down the lore, the powers, and why wearing your underwear on the outside is peak cultural fandom.
It's a fashion statement.
It is a very fashion statement.
That's right. We've got a steal of a show for you today, and we promise not to generalize, even if Zod commands it. So grab your capes, absorb some yellow solar radiation, and get ready.
Because this episode is about to go absolutely interstellar. So let's fly. And we're back.
Woo! So speaking of the underpants, you know why they wear the underpants on the outside, especially now?
Why do they wear the underpants on the outside?
So, a lot of the actors are very endowed, and you put that in just tight spandex.
I mean, that's fair.
That's no longer a children's character.
Fair.
You put trunks over it, harmless.
And I mean, Superman's trying to relate to the kids anyway.
He's trying to relate to the kids. He gave himself a wedgie. So if you guys didn't notice, this is our Superman episode, Krypton episode.
Krypton episode, because Supergirl and all the other big Kryptonian things that have come out recently.
And we're going to keep it positive today, because we already complained about it on last week's episode. Well, we already complained about the complainers in last week's episode. We stay pretty positive on fandom stuff.
Oh,
Unless I'm trying to rage bait Andrew.
Yeah, why would we do that?
Right, because it's so easy. I love you, buddy.
I don't even know if it's because I get confused.
You get so confused and you get very defensive, and then you're like, hey, because you see me over here smirking.
It's like, time out now.
All right, so
it's like, I deal with 12-year-olds. I don't need this on a regular basis for my friends.
Yeah, you do. Keep on your feet.
That's fair.
When summer's over, that way you're ready to go.
I mean, I guess it does keep me on my toes, ready for 12-year-olds.
Yep. Because I have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old.
But they don't have good comebacks, though. That's the sad part.
I have the good comebacks, though, because I got raised by the master of comebacks. Yeah. So, Andrew, what's your history with Superman?
Well, so I didn't grow up watching the Christopher Reeve ones. My first thing with Superman was Superman the Animated Series, so the old 90s cartoon. So I wasn't allowed to watch Batman the Animated Series when I was growing up because it was too dark, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't allowed to watch it. I could watch Spider-Man, but I couldn't watch Batman. It made no sense.
He is the Dark Knight.
But I watched Superman, and that just, I don't know. That's where I started on my Superman journey. I was watching the animated series.
That's fair. So my first big introduction to him was the Justice League animated series, Justice League Unlimited. Like, same character, same actor, same writer, perfect portrayal of Superman. Never went back and watched, to this day, the animated series. I still need to. I own all of it. I have it on DVD sitting on my shelf.
I watched all of it before we went to go watch Superman last year.
Nice.
Every single episode.
Then after that, I can't remember which one came first, Man of Steel or Supergirl show. I think Supergirl show came first. I don't know. I had the power of the internet in the palm of my hand.
I was like, Yeah, I don't know. I think Man of Steel was first, because that's what sparked...
2015 was Supergirl.
Yeah. Because I think Man of Steel sparked all the...
2013 was Man of Steel.
Yeah. I was like, because Man of Steel sparked the whole CW Arrow stuff.
So I watched Man of Steel, probably not in theaters, because I wasn't I was the Batman fan. I was the still the Marvel fanboy to this day. Like Avenger, like literally, I'm sitting here sleeving a Marvel deck and prepping for our next week's 2 weeks episode. Talk about the MCU spoilers. But I dipped into Man of Steel. Really liked Man of Steel the first time around, and I blame Superman fans for why I don't like Man of Steel. To this, I like Man of Steel. Still like Man of Steel. It's ranked the lowest on my list now of the movies. I still like Man of Steel for the movie that it is, and I love Henry Cavill as Superman. I will always love Henry. Henry Cavill was my first live action Superman, but I watched. I mean because that was But I really fell in love with the Kryptonite universe with Supergirl. The show was really good. I think it did a little better than the other 2 shows about connecting to the greater DC universe because of the supporting cast. Because like Flash and Arrow always felt like, hey, we have the Kmart versions of characters from other things that we can't use. Like here's John Diggle as a Green Lantern. Here's your John Stewart. Yeah, it's later revealed that he used his mother's name as his last name, and then John Stewart was his. Yeah, but then it's just like the other 2 shows felt like they were supposed to be centric on Barry and Ollie, but like Supergirl's like, hey, here's Cyborg Superman, here's Martian Manhunter. Yeah. And she just kept Brainiac. We had several versions of Brainiac in the show. Yeah. We brought back, I know Flash did it, where they brought back the old Flash actor. Yeah. John Wesley Shipp. Mm-hmm. But Supergirl also brought back, the original Supergirl. One of the other Superman whose name will remain nameless. That's the one I won't talk about in all this. Yeah. And just like it felt like a love letter to everything Krypton. It brought in a whole bunch of other characters later on. Like it brought Cat Grant in. Yeah. They got Callista Flockhart as Cat Grant. And she was just such a B-word the whole time. And I loved it. But she was like, you loved her. Same thing with John Jones as, well, at first he was Hank Henshaw. Yeah. But he had taken the place of Hank Henshaw. For those of you who also didn't know, that was definitely the big nod before we got Cyborg Superman. Yep. Like, because when I first started watching, I'm like, why do I know the name Hank Henshaw? Because I wasn't a big Supes fan, so I looked it up. I'm like, is he going to become Cyborg Superman? And then there's like, hey, he's Martian Manhunter, and that's Jean. And I believe we get Miss Martian in the show, if I'm not mistaken. We get a version of her. I think we get it. Yeah, I think we get a version of her. We get a version of her. I didn't get to watch. I don't think I watched the last 2 seasons of Supergirl. I kind of fell off after Arrow kind of fell off. Yeah, a lot of people did. But that was also COVID too, so the shows were releasing weird times, and so I fell off of Flash. I fell off of Supergirl. But I'm eventually going to go back and finish those out. I'm watching Supergirl now. I'm like episode 2 or 3. It's a slow burn right now. But after that, when I was like, my friend Ross, Andrew knows Ross. Ross is a beloved member of our nerd community. Yes. Works at the emergency room. Like, if you're ever on base and you have a thing going on, he's your guy. Like, he is the biggest Superman fan I know. Like, he sat down and showed me the Christopher Reeves movies. And I think it had like an unintended side effect for him, because I always talk about how much I love Man of Steel until I watched the Christopher Reeves movies. And like, I'm just like, now going back and watching Man of Steel after that was just hard. Like, I enjoy like Cavill's performance. It's just everything else in the movie. Yeah. Like, I was talking, I think you or Ryan the other day, like, I could do, Man of Steel would make me enjoy it much better without the flashbacks. I don't have to see any of the kill them teenagers Clark. Oh yeah. Let me get thrown into a tornado Clark. I think the only thing that I did, even now, I think the only thing that still rubs me the wrong way is like, even the whole, like, the movie as a whole I thoroughly enjoy, but I think that after reminding myself, how things have happened. The whole tornado thing that's the only thing that bothers me about that movie the most. Like, like Clark killing Zod, that doesn't bother me. I get the direction why they went with him killing Zod. He's killed Zod before in a few iterations. He tosses Zod into the Phantom Zone usually, but there are a couple where he does kill Zod. He does, but usually Zod leads his own downfall. Well, but that's just how Zod works. Yeah, but I understand that one. I kind of give Superman. Of course, he is a young Superman at this point. He's still learning
how to be Superman. So we got to see all that.
If the gun Pa Kent was there, that wouldn't have been the resort.
Something would have happened, but
he would have saved that young man.
But the way things were raised, or the way he was raised by this version of Pa Kent, the tornado thing is the only thing that really still bothers me about Man of Steel. But everything else I'm fine with.
And then like after that, for me, like me and Andrew both went and saw Superman together.
Yep.
And I think right before that, it's when Tyler Hoechlin became Superman in Supergirl.
Yeah.
Well, several years, but...
So, yeah.
And then he got his own show with Superman and Lois, which is probably the best Superman show.
It's a really good Superman show.
And it's beginning to end a self-contained world.
Yeah.
So you can watch it, like Superman gets to be a dad, he has 2 boys, he has John and... I can't remember what they named the other one.
John and...
he has twins. But Lois is great in that show. And then, like, also, I don't know if Andrew's watched it yet, but if you are a modern fan and you want to get into Superman, My Adventures with Superman.
Oh, yeah. No,
season 3's on right now.
Well, when we're recording this, the newest episode drops in an hour.
Yeah.
So.
That is such a good show. It's Superman anime, but it's good.
Oh, yeah. No, I absolutely love... My Adventures with Superman. I'm very excited when they do My Adventures with Green Lantern. That's
we're getting the Jessica Cruz show.
And I think so. I really like Superman and Lois. I need to go back and finish a lot of it.
I do too. So I've seen all of season 1 and I've watched all of season 4.
I've seen 1 and parts of 2. I need to finish it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Clark, Lois. Jonathan and Jordan.
There we go.
Jonathan
that
and
was
Jordan.
The other kid.
I'm rewatching Smallville.
See, that's one show I haven't watched.
And
I've watched little bits and pieces.
I really love and I think you'll like Smallville too. Is like Superman and Lois. It's a self-contained show.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about Clark, living in Smallville, growing up, learning about his powers. They do change a little bit. Like he doesn't get with Lana like he does in the comics and things like that before he meets Lois.
Yeah.
They kind of have it's the early CW. So they do the early 2000s
Monster of the Week
teen things. They do the Monster of the Week thing.
It's Buffy, Supernatural.
So you get the random teenager with kryptonite mutant powers a week. But I love Tom Welling as Superman or Clark Kent. I think he does it fantastic. I love the whole cast. Michael Rosenbaum is a fantastic Lex Luthor. Absolutely.
That man still loves Lex Luthor to this day.
I love his version of Lex Luthor. He's probably my favorite Lex.
Ooh.
Like, I really enjoyed Nicholas Hoult, and it goes back and forth between Nicholas Hoult and Michael Rosenbaum as my favorite Lex. I already have 10 seasons of Michael Rosenbaum being Lex. I need more Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor.
That's fair.
To kind of like determine who's my favorite.
So mine's gonna be a wacky pick.
Oh yeah,
John Cryer.
Ooh,
he was the Lex in Supergirl.
I did like him.
He did very good.
I did like him too. Yeah,
and plus he was also one of those prior actors who has played another DC character because he played Lex's nephew. In the Donner movies.
Yeah. So that was No, I really like him. I mean, he's definitely up there too. But again, I have more of a sample size for Michael Rosenbaum. So
that's fair.
So, and I like this version of Lex too because you get to see him interacting with his father Lionel. Mm-hmm. And so you get to see Lex become the maniacal brainiac. I mean, he's already highly intelligent, but you get to see in Smallville like how he transitions from just being this spoiled rich kid to like learning to play the corporate world of chess. Yeah. As well as also his underhanding dealings that he does with different organizations, we'll just say.
That's fair. So you get to see the build-up.
Yeah, you get to see the build-up. And then I like the way that they did it where they kind of make Clark and Lex friends throughout. I mean, well, they're friends in the beginning, and then eventually they kind of become frenemies, and then eventually they become enemies.
Yep.
but the whole time, like, Lex has no clue that Clark is an alien, that he has superpowers the whole time. I mean, they hint at that Lex is going to find out that who his identity is, but he never does.
Well, I like that too, because like Lex's ego is so overblown that he can't see mild-mannered Clark Kent as Superman.
Yeah,
he cannot see. His ego is so large that he cannot see Clark Kent as his equal.
Yeah,
he sees Superman as a threat and his equal, but he cannot fathom that Clark Kent is his equal.
Well, and I like, and I thought was really cool too is, so it is a self-contained world. They kind of make similar connections to the original, to the Christopher Reeve Superman movies. Mm-hmm. Like when they have a couple Kryptonians show up, they do the weird phantom zone where they block them in a little mirror cube and then send them off.
I love that.
And so the Fortress of Solitude in the Arctic looks the exact same, just the random crystal structure. Yeah. So like they make.
Well, and Reeves showed up in an episode, didn't he?
Yes, he plays Dr. Swan, who kind of helps Clark. So he plays an astronomer who knows about Kryptonian technology.
That's adorable.
And he kind of helps Clark along. And in this one, is again rewatching it is so eventually Jor-El becomes a good guy, but at the beginning of Clark's adventures, when they first start meeting, when Jonathan and Martha and Clark first interact with Jor-El, he's not a good guy.
Are you saying that Jor-El being a bad guy is not a new thing?
It is not a new thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, no, Jor-El's kind of the secret antagonist throughout like the first 4 seasons.
All those people that were shocked whenever Man of Steel came, Man of Steel, Superman.
Yeah, well, that's the sad part is I think a lot of people like I love Smallville, but again, it's 10 seasons. It was a very long time ago, and if you did not watch it from day one. Like, a lot of people are like, what's Smallville? And they never interacted with it.
And the problem is, like, with shows like that, I know they're trying to be creative and not just call it Superman the Show or The Young Adventures of Superman. But your regular people don't know what Smallville is. Yeah. They're like, well, why does Smallville sound familiar? Why is it about a dude in Kansas?
Yeah. Well, and he's never called Superman the entire show. He's called eventually when they get out of Smallville and they start making their move to Metropolis and they start doing more there, he's just known as the Blur.
The Blur, which isn't that what they called Flash for a while too?
Yeah.
The Red Blur.
Yeah, which is also really cool. Smallville, if you guys haven't seen Smallville, absolutely, they do a Justice League in Smallville. You get to see a Green Arrow, which I love the version that they do of Green Arrow. I can't remember the actor's name, but he's he's on another new TV show currently. But I love him as I remember this. Alan Richardson plays Arthur Curry.
Yep, you've told me.
So he plays Aquaman, which is absolutely loved him. They Cyborg's in the show. He passed away recently, but it was the guy from I don't know if you ever seen the TV show Famous Jet Jackson. But he plays Cyborg. That actor, I can't remember. He's been a lot of other stuff. And then they do, instead of Barry Allen, they do Bart. So they do Impulse. So they do Impulse instead. But no, they do the whole Justice League
and
thing.
There's Supergirl.
Yes. Kara does show up eventually. Yeah,
she comes back as a version of Brainiac in Supergirl, same actress.
Yeah, she has a very small role. In Smallville, but yeah, Kara's there. They put Krypto in the series, so they kind of circumvent. They do a whole little, and the only reason why it pops in my head, they eventually call the dog Shelby, but it's a dog who got the whole show revolves around kryptonite poisoning, bleeding with the DNA of normal people here on Earth. And
so I'm assuming like an asteroid landed with Clark. When he was a baby.
It was a meteor storm.
Yep.
And so all the kryptonite, is it causing people to develop these weird powers and abilities. And well, dogs got some weird abilities, and so
we have Krypto.
So he adopts one of the dogs as becomes Krypto. Well, he says, I want to call him Krypto, and Lois is like, that's a stupid name. Called him Krypto because why? Because he has a cryptic past, and I'm like, that's kind of clever to be honest. Yeah. But they call him Shelby because of I think it's one of her childhood dogs. Martha or Jonathan's childhood dogs was named Shelby, and that's what they kind of.
I love that Jonathan was one of the Duke brothers.
Yes.
Pa Kent was it? How did he do as Pa Kent?
Oh my gosh! So okay. So I think that's the reason also why like I didn't have a lot of issues with the Kevin Costner version in Man of Steel because so he's not as harsh as Kevin Conroy's version. Costner. Yeah,
Conroy's Batman.
Yeah, Kevin Conroy's Batman. Yeah, Kevin Costner's version because he's very hard on Clark, but it's over 10 seasons. It's not a 2-hour thing.
Yeah, the problem is they didn't show Costner's light side.
Yeah, but no, you get to see him, talk to Clark, say because he's not like I don't want you to save people. He's like, but you have to be careful. Like you can't.
Well, it's just calm. That's the comic accurate. That's how.
Yeah. So he's very tough on Clark, but he's like, it's just I don't want to lose you. You're my son. I want to, but I'm starting to slowly get to the part where like Jonathan's already been in the hospital.
They can give him the old
heart stuff. Yeah, it's like I do believe he does eventually pass away from a heart attack.
Which is the best way to kill off Pa Kent is something that Clark cannot stop.
Yeah.
And I know everybody's like, well, a tornado, like he can stop the tornado.
Yeah. Well, he can run so fast. And
Christopher Reeves went so fast he can turn the Earth backwards and travel in time.
And they do that in the show. There's a guy who can basically like he's like the Bene Gesserit from Dune, where he can just talk and make people do things. And so he has, of course, a character that's only for the TV show, but eventually becomes Clark's woman in the chair, Chloe.
Okay.
She's being manipulated for it's a guy who's trying to work for Lex, and they're doing like a weird business deal, and he's trying to make money. So they're betting on the Smallville being state champs, and if Clark allows the game to lose, then he won't hurt Chloe, but if he wins, he will kill Chloe. All this other stuff, and he has money riding on the game. Blah 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 blah. So
wacky.
It's weird, but
it's CW team.
There's also a big deal with Lex Luthor with all the money too. So, anyways, but in the middle of the game, right before Clark throws the winning touchdown pass, he like throws the ball, and then time stops, and he does his little super speed thing, comes in, punches the guy out, saves Chloe, and then gets back on the football exactly where he was, and nobody notices a thing. Like Superman's fast.
Yeah,
he could go save Pa Kent and get back to the exact same spot with Pa Kent next to him, and nobody would have asked any questions.
So, yeah, and you know what everybody's either looking at during that is either the tornado or their family.
Yeah, they're not paying any attention to watch Jonathan go, no.
Yeah, no. That's my only gripe. Like, I love Michael Shannon in Man of Steel, like, as Zod.
Oh, yeah.
I think he gets too much crap for Zod, but I
thought him. He did. No, I liked the evil Kryptonians, and I thought they did a fantastic job of like, good. We're here to conquer the world. Like, you will serve us. It's like, well, that's Emperor Zod.
Yeah. Is it Amy Adams that does Lois in that one?
Amy Adams is. Amy Adams she's Lois in the Snyder.
She does great. I will always love Cavill's Superman.
Yeah.
I said the actors in that movie were not my problem. Were not my problem with that. It's just decisions.
Yeah.
But like the ending's fun. I know he's crashing through buildings and it's making all that destruction, but it's a spectacle in the end of a movie.
The reason why I have like when people are like
they address the destruction later on.
They do, and they address it fantastically. Yeah. We get the reasons, the real world ramifications of all that destruction in Batman vs Superman. We get to see all of that. So I had no issues with that part either. Like I said, the only issue I really have with that movie is the tornado scene. Everything else is fine. Like, is it a weird take on this Boy Scout Superman? Yes. But eventually Henry becomes the Boy Scout.
He does. He gets to smile.
So we do see him become, the Boy Scout. I think, but again, Man of Steel was his origin story. He's still a young Superman. He hasn't been Superman before. Mm-hmm. He's dark, grim, and gritty because, well, this version of Pa Kent made him that way.
Well, it's also, you got to think about the time period too. The Dark Knight movies or the big movies in the box office. Like, as much as I give it crap, it's just a product of its time.
Yeah.
They could have released a Hello Kitty movie at that time period that would also have been dark and gritty.
Yes. Hello Kitty Islands of Adventure.
Yes.
After dark.
After dark. Hello Kitty gets real.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Kitty.
Oh. Crystal, if you ever watch this where it's all jokes, we have no plans of hurting kitties.
I will take out Hello Kitty, Crystal.
I don't think she likes Hello Kitty.
I will end. You know, it's tangent real quick. Fun fact. Hello Kitty's not even a cat. That's a girl.
It's a girl in a cat suit.
Girl in a cat suit.
If you didn't know that, now you know. Look it up. It's real. It's a real thing.
It's a weird fun fact.
The creator of Hello Kitty says no, it isn't. She is not a cat. She's a little girl in a cat suit.
Yep.
So the world of Hello Kitty is a lie.
It's a sham. Animal Crossing's better.
I do like me some Animal Crossing. But yeah, no. I absolutely I think Smallville was it took me a while to get into it.
Uh-huh.
But again, when Netflix was giving out, or not giving out, when you could rent DVDs from Netflix by mail.
Back in the day.
That was, and I was getting three discs a month. I did one of the months was I got a Smallville disc. And I was like, well, I know I'm going to get about 5-6 episodes on a disc.
Yeah.
So I got 2 movies that I wanted to watch, and then I got a disc of Smallville, and then I just rotated it out. So I'd get a disc, Smallville. So I was able to watch the entire series in a year.
Nice.
Real quick.
Well, that makes it better too, because a lot of these older shows trying to binge watch is what hurts them.
Yeah.
They're not made to binge.
No, they're meant to be a week by week.
Yep, you watch it one week and then you move on and do something else for a little while.
Yep. And then you come back to next week and you watch the episode again. Or watch the show again. But they were designed to be a week by week show.
But binging them, you start noticing the holes and the problems and some of the repetitiveness of them.
No, Smallville is definitely a monster of the week or a monster of the month, depending on who Clark was dealing with.
Yeah.
So as we're getting into bigger and bigger, because Jensen Ackles was in the show too. He was the secret villain within season 4.
I love me some Jensen Ackles.
So yeah, the Tate family, which I don't think is a part of Superman's lore, as far as I'm aware.
I don't know. I'll have to look that up later.
But yeah, that was the secret villain arc within that, where Lana gets a weird Kryptonian tattoo and she's embellished with a witch that Clark is trying to find these artifacts to gather together so he can learn about Kryptonian history and all this different stuff. So it's weird Superman. I mean, it's Superman lore adjacent.
I mean,
it's fun.
It should be weird. Your Superman should be weird.
Yeah.
He's a alien that gets his powers from the sun. It should be weird. That's what I want.
No, and that's why I love Smallville. I was like, I let you borrow that. I was like, but that's a big set.
It's a big set. Oh, it's on yours and.
Oh yeah, I do own all of it anyway.
Yeah, it's on yours and Ryan's digital.
Yeah,
I can watch it on either one.
That's true.
Yeah, that one.
Smallville's always go on sale now.
Oh yeah.
So if you have not checked out Smallville ever, I would highly recommend that you go check out Smallville. I think you'll like it. A lot of people like Tom Welling as Superman. I want him to come back as Superman. I think it'd be awesome. But
all right, Andrew, who is your favorite Superman villain or Superman Kryptonite universe villain?
Ooh. I think it's Brainiac.
That's mine too.
Brainiac was, again, because that's the first villain that you see in the animated series is Brainiac. Mm-hmm. As Jor-El is trying to save Krypton and Brainiac's like, I'll help you. And then you find out Brainiac's not helping Jor-El. No. Brainiac's the one who, in the animated series, it's been a little bit since I've can't remember Brainiac's a part of Krypton or whatnot. But in the animated series, Brainiac is one of the reasons why Krypton goes boom.
Well, yeah, he's the bottle city of Kandor.
Yeah. So Brainiac is he's the Kryptonian supercomputer that kind of gains fleshy bits. Sentience. Well, no, he becomes.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. But no, they kind of show him gaining fleshy parts as part of the lore for the animated series. And yeah, he's the first villain that you meet as they're sending Clark or Kal-El to Earth, where he meets Mom and Pa. Now, he doesn't show up in the animated series until much later, and then Lex Luthor becomes his first official villain.
Oh, yeah.
But Yeah, Brainiac is like the one who's pulling the strings.
He's the catalyst.
Yeah.
He's the Thanos.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, Brainiac has always been my favorite, just because I think it's interesting that there's an... We're not going to get too far into it, but it's really fun. An artificial intelligence being that takes over the world and then takes over parts of the universe and then tries to come over and take part.
They've been warning us since the 90s. Well, 80s.
80s. Skynet, anyone?
Skynet, The Matrix. But anyway, any hoozle. Ultron.
But yeah, no, Brainiac has definitely been, and I like the later iterations of Brainiac with his children.
Yeah,
I think as well. Children. Quotations.
Well,
Children.
sometimes they are. Sometimes they're just other versions of him.
Yeah.
Like Brainiac 5 and Supergirl is technically just another version of another software update of Brainiac.
Yeah.
Where he's gained just emotions now.
He has a moral code now.
Yep. And
he's not just a robot.
And that one hates Brainiac.
Oh yeah, no, Brainy's fantastic.
Yeah, I love him. It's like fantastic, like star in the show. I was a member of just the daily their version of the Daily Planet.
Yeah.
Catco. Yeah.
No.
Supporting cast Supergirl's so good. Like, it's my favorite CW supporting cast.
It's really a toss-up for me between that and the Flashes, because I love Cisco and I love Caitlin for Flash.
I do like those two. I don't like what happened with Iris and her dad later on.
Yeah.
They changed the timeline where they just don't like each other for now no reason.
Yeah,
that one kind of ruined.
Well, the whole mirror world thing messed up a lot of things.
Yeah, like, so yeah, but like Supergirl's cast, because Winn, perfect, Toyman's son.
I do like Winn. Winn's, yeah.
Yeah.
And I like their version of Jimmy.
I love Jimmy. Because he actually gets to become the Guardian.
Yep.
He gets to put on the suit. Friends with Superman. The very first episode where he's showing the very first pictures taken of Superman. He's like, yeah, the big guy kind of posed for that one. And he's like, oh, you're him. And then he like knew the whole time she was Supergirl.
Yeah.
Until like, it was all one episode. It was like a big secret.
Yeah.
She revealed her powers in that episode, got her suit. Like, Winn helped her set everything up. And then she got given Clark's baby blanket at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's adorable.
Yeah, no, Jimmy Olsen, best friends with Superman, doesn't know his cousin when he sees her.
Right.
Shocker.
Wow, the flying blonde lady.
Yeah. Oh no, you put on glasses. Oh no, it changes your appearance, but you look the exact same.
Yeah, I don't even think Supergirl had that lore where the glasses actually changed her appearance.
No, not really. And then, honestly, like, yeah.
She relied on the Clark thing of
Clark.
They just couldn't imagine that man to be what they looked up to.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, because she tries to play the goofy girl next door kind of thing, and then you're like, all right, I know you're pretending to be a fumbling idiot. Like, this is not...
Mm-hmm.
like, you're not pulling it off.
No.
Honestly, I was surprised. I mean, I know Winn figures it out really soon, too, but, I mean, he's the genius.
She tells Winn.
That's true, yeah.
Because Winn doesn't believe it either.
Yeah.
She takes him up to the roof, and she's like, I need to tell somebody, and it's just like, you're not her. That's weird, Kara. Quit being weird.
Yeah.
And then Kara throws herself off the roof.
Yeah.
Kara, no! And then she flies back. You are her! No, I love that whole...
Yeah.
Best, like, good first episode of a show. I love that. It's so fun. It's so silly. Like, it doesn't take itself too seriously. And even, like, the parts that are, like the very woman-hating villain in the first episode.
Oh, my gosh,
was so campy. Women on my planet are this, that, and the other.
Yeah, but that was all. But season 1 of Supergirl was also a different studio too.
CBS.
Yes.
It was.
Well,
CBS.
no, they were on NBC.
CBS start with.
Oh, that's right. Constantine was on NBC.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Supergirl was CBS. I remember watching it.
That's right. Supergirl was on Yeah, they split between the networks. It was weird. Constantine was on NBC. That's right. Supergirl was CBS, and then the rest of it was CW.
Well, that's why Supergirl's in a different universe from Flash and Arrow.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why she only shows up in the crossovers. Which, back to Smallville, one of my favorite scenes in the crossovers is when Tom Welling comes back up, and John Cryer's Lex comes up and just like holds a rock to him, and he's like, Tom grabs the rock out of his hand and just throws it. He's like, you gave up your powers. He tries to punch him like the giant farm boy. He's like, yeah, I'm still a farm boy, and you're still a nerd. Get out of here. I love that.
That was great.
Because I didn't watch the entire. That's actually where I fell out. That crossover, the Crisis on the Infinite Earths, is where I fell out of the whole.
Yeah, that's
CW.
kind of. I finished Arrow just because it was the last season, and it was a short. It was a short season. It was only like 13 episodes. I think was the last season. They made him
the Watcher, or not the Watcher. The Spectre.
Spectre. Yeah. Arlie becomes a Spectre. So the last season is mainly about him and Felicity's daughter, where she becomes Green Arrow. So they do a little bit of a jump into the future kind of thing, and then that's where also you learn that Diggle is actually Jon Stewart, not John Diggle, and yada yada. And they're like, gonna give him a ring, and then you see the ring, but then nothing happens with it, which is why I was really hoping that maybe we would have gotten not Arrow, but maybe they would have did like Lantern or something.
Well, yeah, I mean they did a they could have done it right. They did a Superman and Lois spin-off. I think that's what their plan was, because John Diggle was still in that.
Yeah.
But it was technically a different universe from the Supergirl and the Arrowverse.
Yeah.
Because, like, John Diggle showed up in a couple episodes there, and, like, he could have just... I think if the CW didn't get rid of all its superhero programming...
Yeah.
I think that was the plan after Superman. Because they had to end Superman and Lois so quickly.
Yeah.
Because Season 4 got rushed. Still a very good ending, but you could tell it got rushed. The CGI wasn't finished on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And, like, Bitsy Tulloch that plays Lois in that show... just kept apologizing to social media. It's like, hey, we put as much love as we physically could into the show.
Yeah, because, CW was selling off a lot of their assets and different things.
They did what Marvel did in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, CBS has been selling off a lot of their assets.
Everybody's been selling off.
So, double check and see. I guess they might be inside. Puppies are somewhere. I don't know where they are, but that's okay.
Being very well behaved. Hopefully.
They're probably taking a nap. It's hot outside.
It is hot outside.
But yeah, no. And that's... But yeah, no, after they did the big Crisis on Infinite Earths thing, and then they brought Supergirl to the same universe as Flash and Arrow in... It wasn't that one. It was one of the other crossovers they did.
I think it was on Earth X is where they went to
the Nazi world.
Yep.
Yeah, and then they brought them all together into one universe to get rid of Earth X.
Yep, the Earth that Peacemaker's on.
Which is so funny.
I laugh every time I'm just like, I still haven't seen Peacemaker Season 2, but that revelation that they've been on the Nazi Earth the whole time.
Oh, it was beautiful.
I was like, wait, but they have black characters. Like, now I need to watch Season 2. I don't have HBO right now.
You could tell that something was off from the beginning. I was like, okay, there's something weird about this Earth. Like, everything is way too perfect.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden...
They're not as shocked as they should be about Peacemaker's dad.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, like, something's off. And then all of a sudden, and then when they get to the reveal episode, and, what's her name? Peacemaker's girlfriend.
James Gunn's wife.
Yeah, James Gunn's wife. Like Hawthorne or something like that. She shows up and she's like, you didn't notice this? You didn't notice this? You didn't notice this giant portrait of Adolf Hitler? He's like, no. And then, oh gosh. Yeah, but then when the one girl, Amanda Waller's daughter, goes to Earth and she's wandering around the neighborhood, and then you just see Peacemaker's brother stop and get out of the truck and just turn and be like, just point, and you see the entire neighborhood just start chasing after her. Like, oh, okay. Oh.
I love that. That's so funny.
Yeah. Then they're like, uh-oh, we have problems.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and then they do the big reveal of like the perfect prison that becomes the Task Force X prison and all this other stuff. So if they do make Peacemaker Season 3, it's going to be interesting, which I think they're working on it.
Yeah.
But it's going to be...
I think that's just, they're going to, every time Cena and Gunn get bored, they're just going to work on Peacemaker.
I mean, that's fair.
It's like, hey, do you have a break in movies? Do you have a break in movies? Yeah. Want to go do Peacemaker?
Yeah.
I think this is what it's going to be. They're going to be their little pet project.
Hey, you know what? If they keep dropping it on HBO, I'm okay.
Yeah.
So, which Lanterns comes out in a couple months, and I'm excited about Lanterns.
Nice.
It looks better. Everyone keeps complaining. I'm like, just give it a chance. It's a trailer. It's going to be okay.
Better be okay, Andrew. Remember this. If it's not okay, you come back to this podcast and you tell Andrew it wasn't okay.
It's going to be okay.
You tell Andrew that it ruined your breakfast.
Hey, you know what? They've already set the bar low for Green Lantern, and I like the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. You can hate me all you want.
Hey, we got a live action Kilowog.
I like it. Yes, is the CGI weird? Yes. Did they do Parallax weird? Yes. Yeah. Should they have done Parallax first? No. They should have did Sinestro. We got a Sinestro cameo.
And then he would just... Yeah, then he just showed up as Yellow Lantern at the end.
Yeah, we got the big plug.
He was in the movie a little bit.
He was, well, because he was Hal's mentor the entire movie.
Yeah.
And then he goes rogue, which he does. That's like, we need more power. And Sinestro's like, let's use the power of the yellow. And the Owens are like, no, we're not. And so then he goes and forms his own corps and makes a yellow ring.
Yeah. He's the best of the Power Rangers.
So he... And it's Martin Strong too. He's
not even the last DC villain he got to be.
No, because because he was the villain in Shazam. Yeah. Oh, I love Martin Strong. Oh, he makes such a good bad guy, and the best character in the Kingsman movies.
Yeah,
he is the best character in the Kingsman movies, and the Golden Circle still makes me sad, and I can never hear West Virginia the same way ever again.
Take me home.
Exactly.
See, I hear Fallout when I hear that song.
No, every time I hear Country Road, I'm sitting there going like, Merlin.
I haven't seen the second one yet. I really like the first one, but I've heard the second one doesn't hold up as well.
The second one drops off a little bit, but I like it. And I like the King's Man, the prequel one that they did for it. So that was really good. And then the secret one, Argyle, which also is in that universe with Henry
I heard
Cavill.
that with Henry Cavill.
Yeah, this movie's old and was not critically acclaimed. So if you have not seen Argyle, I would highly recommend it. It's fun. If you like the Kingsman movies, I highly recommend it. But yeah, no, at the end you see they go into a whiskey tavern, and it has the symbols of the American version of the Kingsmen, has their symbol, and you see them walk in, and I'm like,
isn't Bryce Dallas Howard the main character?
Yes, she's Bryce Dallas.
She's technically Henry Cavill the whole time.
Yeah, because she's the author of the Argyle books, and so you see Henry Cavill, but yeah, she does all the real stuff in the real world. All the Henry Cavill stuff is the fiction side. Yeah, and she's the real person.
Look, we brought it back to Superman. There's Henry Cavill.
There you go. So
the big movie we love, James Gunn's Superman.
It's so beautiful.
See, I still tear up on the farm scene with Pa Kent and Clark. When he starts tearing up, I start tearing up. And when Ma Kent comes out and calls him a big old mush, I was like, you guys got it. This is the perfect movie beginning to end. I have zero complaints about that movie.
My favorite part of the whole movie is the phone call.
Because that's when you knew they were Midwestern parents.
That's my favorite.
As two people with Midwestern parents, that's when when that phone call happened, when she is screaming into the phone, I'm just like, they got Mom and Pa, right?
Yep.
I don't have to.
I'm like, your son has super hearing, and you're yelling into the speakerphone. Mm-hmm. No, my favorite part is like, Pa says hello. He's like, I heard him, Ma.
But David Cornsweet the whole time is a perfect Superman.
He's so goofy. He is.
Superman 2025 is the movie we all needed.
He is the Boy Scout.
Because it brought the light back to Superman.
Yeah.
It brought the hope.
Yeah.
One last talk on Man of Steel, I'm sorry. You can't say that it stands for hope when your entire movie's dark and gritty and has no hope.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. This stands for hope, and now I'm going to go break a man's neck.
All right, fair.
That's my other gripe.
All right, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't even give Russell Crowe grief about that movie, even though Russell Crowe. Hey, I love him as the perfect Zeus in Love and Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
Fat, drunk, and stupid.
Well, and he plays evil Kraven in the Kraven movie too.
Oh god, he has been 3.
He's Kraven's father. Yeah.
He has been 3 superhero fathers. That's wild.
Yeah.
But no, beginning to end, like I was watching it the other day, and from the moment I see Clark hit the ice and he starts whistling for Krypto, and then Krypto starts kicking the crap out of him.
He's like, hi,
homeboy, home. And then we meet Kal-X and the other Superman robots. I know they're all called Superman robots, but that's Kal-X.
Yeah.
But
no, it's Gary.
It's Gary.
I like Gary.
Like I love that we got James Gunn's friends in that scene, because we got Palm Clementif.
Yep.
Mantis. We got Yondu. He's one of the robots. Michael Rooker.
Yep.
And then Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk is Gary.
Which I'm pretty sure that Gary line was ad-libbed.
Oh yeah, no, it 100% was. And they talk about it too. He's like, well, we were always trying a bunch of different names. He's like, but I like Gary.
I like Gary. It's beautiful. And and then when hitting there, and then we start seeing the mechanic or the mechanist, whatever, the nanobot lady.
Oh yeah, the machinist. And she starts hunting him down and radioing back to Lex, and kind of learning something weird's going on with the Hammer Baravia, but not quite yet. It's a good reveal. It didn't happen in the trailers. Yeah, Marvel. We're looking at you.
Also looking at Doomsday.
Well, that too.
Not the Doomsday movie. The Big Ninja Turtle.
Oh.
In BVS.
Yeah.
It should not have been in the trailers.
Yeah. We should have not seen Doomsday.
You should not have seen Wonder Woman or Doomsday in those trailers.
I would have been okay seeing Diana. Even if it was just but not knowing it was Diana. Just seeing
showing a woman on screen.
Yeah, just show us Gal Gadot and then let's look at it
who that? You know what that does? That lets people speculate.
Yeah.
And that gets people talking about your movie.
Yeah. You just see a random woman at a press event and and you're like, okay.
Who the lady?
Why is she in the trailer?
Why is she important enough to be here? I mean, and it had been speculated for a while that she was Mercy.
Yeah.
Or Tessmacher.
Yeah.
Because she's at the same place Lex was.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that's probably her assistant. And speaking of, Eve her and Jimmy stole the entire show.
Oh my gosh. That whole relationship between the two of them was ridiculously fun.
And her weird toes. No, but Rachel Brosnahan as not Supergirl, as Lois.
As Lois, yeah.
So good. She gives me very much Lois from the Christopher Reeve movie vibes.
Yeah.
She embodies that. I love that for her. Amy Adams did great, but more of a love interest than a Lois?
Yeah. I mean, you see it more. I see her more as Lois Lane as we get to the later versions, but not really Man of Steel.
Yeah.
I see her when we first see her in Batman vs Superman, and she's in, the desert talking to terrorists, and she's like.
And then Jimmy Olsen dies.
And Jimmy Olsen. Well, Jimmy's not even in those movies.
He's in one of them.
He's mentioned, but he's not in them.
He's one of the reporters that dies in the beginning of BVS.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they changed it from Jimmy to Jenny, because Jenny is Lois's assistant. It's Jenny Olsen.
But one of them that dies early is Jimmy.
I think they call him Jimmy, but I don't think they say Jimmy Olsen.
Snyder said it was Jimmy just because he didn't see a reason for Superman to have a Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but Lois gets a Jenny Olsen, which is really weird. That's what you decided to do with that, but
yeah.
Is what it is, I guess.
But we've never had a bad Perry White casting.
Oh my gosh, no.
Lawrence Fishburne, fantastic.
I loved him.
The guy in the new movie. I need to find his name. I don't know his name.
I don't know him, but he was a fantastic. Good one, Chief. Don't call me Chief.
Call me Chief.
The whole time.
And everybody's like, those are a little bit one-note characters. They're supposed to be one-note characters.
They're the background.
They're sports guy, pretty lady, and Chief.
Yeah.
Because you got Cat Grant.
Yeah.
Steve Lombardo.
Yep.
And Chief.
Perry White.
Perry White, there we go.
Yeah, those are the background characters for the Daily Planet. They're not the main. They're the side characters that.
Wendell Pierce.
There you go. that Clark and Lois and Jimmy deal with during their day jobs. They're not they're not meant to be these big profound characters.
No, and that's like a lot of the things I've seen people in support of Supergirl is it's, you know, they expect these big profound movies and all these characters to be big profound characters. They're supporting cast.
Yeah.
Like, they're supposed to be supporting cast. And what do they do in that movie? They support. Steve calls him a nerd. Kat is there and looks pretty. That's her whole goal.
That's the whole goal of Cat Grant. In the comic Cat Grant.
Yeah.
She's just there to, yeah.
You know, Perry's there to be in charge and
point people to get stories. Yeah.
Now, if we get a Perry White movie, I expect him to be developed.
Yeah.
He's currently the mayor of Metropolis in the comics.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I mean, if they give us a Jimmy Olsen movie and just call it like the Jimmy Olsen at work or something, and we get a movie about the Daily Planet.
So there's a perfect title for it, and it's an old comic title. It's Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah. Or we could just get a show called The Daily Planet.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, and we could just doesn't even have to like feature the characters. Like, it features the Daily Planet characters, yes.
Yeah.
They can literally be talking about goings on in the DC. Like, make it like The Office.
Yeah.
But Daily Planet, like, you know, they mention, and that's how you bring in a lot of, judge the popularity of the characters you want in the DCU. You know, when they're talking about Giganta and Wonder Woman fighting somewhere else, do you guys want to see that fight? We get that as a movie.
Yeah.
This could be like test running things, and just, I'm sure David Cornsweet would sit down or like be there in the first and last episode, and then he's on location.
Well, you know, they would just pop up.
Yeah.
They would be the guest stars.
Yeah.
For like a couple episodes of and the seasons don't even have to be that. They could be like 10 episode seasons.
Yeah. I mean, it's streaming service. It's 8. 8's the standard nowadays, sadly.
Yeah. 8 to 10. Give me 8 to 10 30-minute episodes of them just walking around talking about what's going on in Metropolis or what's going on in Gotham. What's going on in Star City.
Yeah, but they've also officially announced that we're getting the Mr. Terrific show.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, that came out yesterday, I believe.
Oh, I'm so happy. I like the Mr. Terrific that they did in Arrow, but I like the guy from the movie.
I'm glad he got a second chance as a superhero.
Yeah.
Because he kind of got screwed as Darwin.
Yeah, he did.
He's the guy that can survive anything and transform anything. I'm just going to blow him up. You know, I know you're trying to show how powerful Kevin Bacon is, but that's not how Darwin's powers work.
No, it's not.
Darwin's powers, literally, he would have evolved to survive the Kevin Bacon explosion. Who's Kevin Bacon?
Greatest hero on Earth.
Was he cool?
He was cool.
Hey, y'all.
I'm Mary Poppins. I complain about Guardians 2. That is still my favorite part of Guardians 2.
Love that movie.
It cracks me
Michael
up every
Rooker
time.
went from saying the N-word on Walking Dead to being one of the most beloved characters,
right,
of like all time.
Well, that's what James Gunn does though. With
I mean, even Walking Dead though made him a beloved character in his death.
Oh yeah,
you felt pretty bad for him.
Yeah, no, when Merle dies,
Well, you see like Merle and Daryl's childhood and why they are the way they are, and the fact that he was trying to do better. Like, still a crappy guy, but he was trying for his little brother.
Well, yeah, he did everything for Daryl. That was the whole reason.
Yeah. Walking Dead, I wish I liked you as a show.
I fell off. I couldn't keep up. It was just like, it no longer became fun.
I had my end point, and it's probably could have been the end point of the show. I watched it until Michonne took out the governor. I mean, that was a satisfying episode.
That's a pretty good episode.
Satisfying episode, satisfying conclusion, because I hated the governor. Like, poor guy playing him. Like, I'm glad I seen him in Doctor Who first as a good guy.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's a topic we could talk about too, just like in general. Actors who have now been not even blacklisted from Hollywood, just blacklisted by the public because they hated the character so much that it's transferred to the person. Which is
Joffrey.
Oh my gosh, Joffrey is one of them. The guy who plays Ramsay Bolton.
We can list half of the Star Wars characters.
I wasn't going that far, but yeah, there's a few of them out there.
I mean, we can start by trilogy.
Yeah, mean, yeah, that's fair. But I'm saying, but the people who actually played villains, and they played the villains so well that now they've given up acting because nobody will hire them anymore because of the negative stigma that they had.
Yeah.
For being a villain, and they did it perfectly.
Yeah, it's like we don't want that.
Yeah. Which is really weird. And then you get things where people praise villains and they want to see them being more villains later, but then you have others who are completely like blacklisted by the public eye because
I can see the kid who played Joffrey having like a big comeback one day.
I think he is in England. I think he's doing like
plays and
he's
stuff.
doing Shakespeare theater over there.
Another character that he also was in the CW, but that also kind of became known as a villain is the guy who played Draco.
Yeah.
I always forget he was in CW shows.
Tom Well, yeah, he was.
Yep. But he does plays now. He's actually playing older Draco in the Cursed Child, I believe.
Yeah. I think Daniel Radcliffe's coming back for a couple of those. I think he plays Harry, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Daniel they're still friends.
I know. Every time like Daniel's in the city that he knows
that Tom's gonna be in,
and he's like, Potter. I love that little story.
They all have fun together.
Yeah.
That cast is they're still friends.
I'm glad we all protect the kids of that. Like, most of the adults are sadly dead.
Yeah.
I think all we have left is Gary Oldman.
I think so, yeah.
Like, really, of the big names in that. So we've lost...
we haven't lost McGonagall yet.
We lost McGonagall
did
2 years ago.
Oh, that's where we did.
Lost McGonagall, Snape, both Dumbledores.
Yeah.
Hagrid. Rest in peace, Hagrid. We still have Lupin, technically, and Tonks.
Yeah.
And because we saw... again, character actor did so good as the character, I couldn't see him as the villain in Wonder Woman.
Right?
I was just like...
He's Ares.
I'm like...
Really?
That's your choice for the God of War? That's your... Like, I love this movie, but that's your Ares?
He was a little small for Ares.
It's a little small for Ares. That's okay. Marvel, we're going to get... Because if we're getting because if we ever capitalize from Love and Thunder, and because we're getting Hercules...
We will see after Doomsday.
Right. Hemsworth's one of the ones they said to stand.
Well, yes, but that doesn't mean that the world will stay the same.
I imagine if, like, the Eternal actors, like, the gods are staying the same, I imagine that the god stories are going to also maintain.
Maybe.
Because we got I just want Hercules is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
In Marvel. And I just want them to capitalize on Hercules. That's the one character I will not take any argument about being gay. If you try to argue with me about Hercules being gay, you don't know anything about Greek mythology.
Trying to think. We'll have to enlighten later, because I'm like...
So, comic Hercules is gay.
Okay, comic Hercules, got it.
And a lot of people complain about adaptations becoming gay. But if you know anything about Greco-Roman history, is it was very homoerotic.
Well, yeah.
So, and Hercules especially.
Okay, we're talking Hercules, not Heracles. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, the Roman side, yes.
Yes.
I mix those two up for a second. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Roman side, yes. Greek side, no.
Yes.
Greek side, no.
Yes.
But they still call him Hercules. But I'm like, technically, it's Heracles if you're going Zeus.
Yeah.
But we're not going to argue semantics. That's
no.
But yeah, those are. While they say they're the same they are not.
They are not.
Heracles' story is so much better. So much better.
But no, I will not hear any arguments on a ancient Greek character being homosexual.
Yeah, Greece and Rome.
Yeah. See, if you know anything, if you know anything about history.
Yeah, that's not even the mythology side. That's just the
history.
That's just the questionable history of worlds that people don't talk about.
Yep. That's what always makes me like, that's new stuff. No,
it's not.
No,
it's really not.
Hercules, I will not take that argument on anybody else. We can fight all day about it, but Hercules, I'm just gonna laugh at you and walk away. Why'd they make him gay? Because he was.
Any Greek or Roman thing, you have to put in questions sometimes.
Yeah, like that's their like.
I was part of that. We're not going to get into the specifics, but let's just say there was a Roman custom that we're not going to get into.
There's a lot of them.
There's a Roman custom that we're not going to talk about. Not on the podcast.
If you ever want to look us up, look up the War Husbands. You will have a fun read.
Oh, I wasn't even referring about the war one, but yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, the whole battalion.
There's that war thing too.
Anyway, back to Superman. Back to the movie. But no, the whole movie, love it. I'll say it 1,000 times. That movie is probably my current favorite DC movie. Like, Supergirl's, I'm going to say I'm a blaspheme. Supergirl's up there. I had a lot of fun, but I'm also a Supergirl fanboy.
Yeah.
I love that character. Her and Power Girl are two of my favorite characters. Because they're the same character.
Yeah.
Just different Earths.
Different Earths.
Yeah. But, like, that whole lore with Kara just being Superman, but mad.
Yeah.
You know, mad enough, like, New 52 Kara is a Red Lantern.
Yeah. Which
is, like, slept on story, which I hope we get in the Gunverse.
I was like, we might. Based on the way the events laid out in this version of Woman of Tomorrow storyline,
which is very different from it's like a Cliff Notes version of the comic.
Yeah, I could see this version of Kara going Red Lantern.
Yeah, because she does the necessary things.
Yeah, I could 100% see her becoming a Red Lantern in this version of her. And knowing Gunn and him liking to do the weird things that we may never see. Because he likes the weird side stories that nobody talks about.
And love or hate Gunn, but his movies are going to be talked about forever.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's doing something different. If you got people hating your movies that are still pretty good, that means he's doing it right.
Yeah.
He's doing fine. Like, because my whole group went and watched it, and none of us had a complaint about that movie.
No.
Me as a Supergirl fanboy, 2 other people that were not Supergirl fanboys.
It's like, I give it a solid 7.5, maybe an 8. How I feel, but
I was watching a review today.
It's not a perfect movie by any means.
I was watching a review today, and he said Supergirl was mid, and I am not using that as an insult. Some movies are okay just to be middle of the road and fun.
Yeah, no,
not everything has to be Oppenheimer and Endgame and Avatar.
Not. No, absolutely.
You know, we have 1 billion movies coming out every week.
Yeah, so
let's have fun.
Well, and that was one of the it was as I was scrolling through TikTok today, there was I think it's Culture Junkies, I think is who the podcast is. And they were talking, one of the guy was like, people were complaining about Supergirl. He's like, here's the thing that I'm starting to notice with modern media is just people don't know how to be entertained anymore.
No, they sit down looking for something to be mad at.
Yeah, they just can't sit back and enjoy what's in front of them. It's, well, this is what I expected to happen, and it didn't happen, and so since it didn't happen, I hate it. You can direct the roots to this all the way back to Last Jedi. Yeah. Because they had 1 billion Snoke theories. Yeah. And when those I'm going to blame a lot of those YouTubers. Well, yeah. When their little theory didn't come correct, instead of saying, hey, man, that sucks, my theory wasn't right. Yeah. They started flaming the movie. Yeah. And now we've gotten to the point with, like, and I hate it, it's the thing that gets you clicks on YouTube right now, is the grifters that are just there. So people just now go and sit and look for reasons to hate things. Well, and I mean, we're talking semi-DC stuff, but I think I'm going to change my mind on the Suicide Squad movie. Ooh. Not the James Gunn one, so Suicide Squad, the one with Will Smith. Yeah. Because I think that point, because I sat down and watched it, well, part of it again the other day, because Celeste Dad had it on, so we were watching it, and I'm sitting there going like, besides the parts that Will Smith is just phoning it in, yeah, and besides like a couple, hit or miss things, it's not a bad movie.
It's fun. It's silly.
It's a middle of the road movie. Yeah. It's entertaining to watch. Like, I still love I love Diablo. I think he's a fantastic character.
I like Diablo. I like Cara Delevingne as Enchantress.
I really liked Enchantress. I don't think she's
one of my favorite scenes in all of the old Snyderverse is whenever the hand reaches through. Yeah. That is such a cool bit of just cinematography.
Oh yeah. And that was the one scene we were sitting there, because I caught about it a little bit. And when she does her big transformation in front of Rick Flag Jr. Yeah. And I'm sitting there like,
rest in peace, brother.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there going like, that was really cool. Now, do I think Enchantress should have been the villain of the movie?
No.
No.
She should have stayed on the squad.
She should have been a secondary character. She should have been on the squad. I was hoping that we were getting Assault on Arkham.
Yeah.
Where Joker was the main bad guy, but that's not what we got. I wish Killer Croc was more Killer Croc. But
He's a little bit of a stereotype.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of a stereotype.
Well, and he didn't even look like Killer Croc.
No.
That was the other thing. I'm like, it's just a big bald dude with scales. Like, give me.
He was a scaly black man.
Yeah, I was like, give me. Like, I want to see, teeth. Like, I expect Crocodile Man. That's what I want, and that's not what I got.
No.
And I get it. They were trying to probably go low budget on the CGI. They didn't want to do full blown Killer Shark or King Shark.
And apparently, there's actually another version of this, so like the Ayer cut's like still out there.
Yeah, somewhere. Well, that's because it's the director's cut, and I have both of them.
Do you?
Yeah, I have. Well,
I've seen the director's cut. Is that the Ayer cut they keep talking about? Because they say there's like another version that like the studio execs didn't touch.
I think I can't remember if there are technically two cuts. Well, yeah, because I think because that's right. They had the same thing. They had the two director problem too.
Yeah.
That Justice League had. Yeah, I think the original. I don't know if the original director cut ever got finished.
I don't think so.
I don't think Ayers ever got officially finished because I think it's supposed to be a different movie.
Yeah.
From what we got, which is why I think I was still hoping for Assault on Arkham, because they really set up Joker to be the big bad guy for the whole movie. Especially with them coming in and like breaking out Harley and all. Like they literally almost follow the Assault on Arkham storyline, except for they put it in the middle of Gotham. Or not Gotham, they go somewhere else.
Yeah, they're generic non-Gotham.
Yeah, it's probably Blue Haven or something.
And the problem that it's seen as middle of the road is it came out in 2016.
Yeah.
You know what came out 2 years before that? Winter Soldier.
Yeah. So comic book movies were already at a high at that point too.
Like I'm trying to I just remember that because I looked it up today. I'm trying to see what else came out in that year to people. So like we were on high of just comic book movies that year. God, BVS came out that year too. The Virgin Series Legion came out that year. X-Men Apocalypse came out that year. Civil War came out that year. Huntsman. Rogue One came out that year. The first Fantastic Beast came out that year. Star Trek Beyond came out that year.
So, yeah, we were high in Fantastical World.
Doctor Strange came out that year.
Oh, yeah, no, we were definitely high on Fantastical Worlds.
Yeah, so it seemed like it was so low because we were at such a high mark.
Yeah.
That, if you're jumping down from here to here, it seems super low. But if you're already here, it's just, it's normal. It's fine.
Yeah. And so that's where I'm at. And I'm going to rewatch the whole thing. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to rewatch the whole thing again.
Deadpool 1 came out that year.
Oh, that's definitely, that ruined every comic book movie that year.
Yeah, it wasn't good, but Assassin's Creed came out that year.
I love that movie. Is it campy? Yes. But you know what? It was a serviceable...
I've not seen that movie.
It was a serviceable Assassin's Creed movie.
I don't know if I said it, but we got Apocalypse that year.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the Ghostbusters.
I like that one. That one's fun. I got to see Weird Chris Hemsworth, and I liked it.
I did. He was a shining... Out of the Shadows came out that year. TMNT.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Zootopia came out that year.
That was a good animated movie.
Still a good animated movie.
I haven't seen the second one yet. But
Passengers came out that year. If you've never seen that one.
Passengers is good.
Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt.
Passengers is good.
Love that movie. And Michael Sheen.
Oh, yeah.
As the little robot guy. Oh, I love Michael Sheen.
The robot bartender, yeah.
Let's see. We don't talk about yoga hosers there, Kevin Smith. The first Moana came out that year. That's definitely not getting a live action remake or anything.
I like that first one.
It's so good.
The second one is okay.
I refuse to watch the second one. That was a rock cash grab in my head.
Well, it was supposed to be a TV show, and then they shoved it into one movie, so it feels like...
Swiss Army Man came out.
I have not seen that. I've heard it's good, but I have not watched it. I've heard it's good, but I have not watched it.
La La Land.
Oh, that's a good movie. I will say this for La La Land though, but if you are a hopeless romantic like myself, even though I love La La Land, be prepared, you'll be sad.
Well, I'll never watch Notebook again.
Just be prepared. You will be sad at the end of La La Land. Or if you just gone through a breakup, do not watch La La Land. If you've seen the movie, you know why I'm saying that.
We got the Ratchet and Clank movie came out that year.
I think I watched Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, everybody forgets that it was a movie because it was so just... The Jungle Book came out that year.
That was a good live action.
Jon Favreau's Jungle. Back when I was excited for Disney live actions.
I did like those early ones.
I like both Maleficents.
I didn't like Maleficent.
I like, you don't like the villain being the good guy though.
I didn't like the villain being the good guy though. I was like, I wanted her to stay the bad guy.
Let's see. It's pretty much just a perfect adaptation, but Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast one was good.
That one gets a huge pass because I love every actor in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's got Luke Evans. Anytime Luke Evans is in anything, I will watch it.
I do like Luke Evans.
Bard and Dracula and...
Well, the one that everybody forgets about, the first one they did, Cinderella. That one's really good.
Yeah, because that had one of the... No, that did not. I'm thinking of the Sleeping... No, it's Cinderella. Because that had the oldest Stark brother.
Yes.
That's Prince Charming.
Yes.
Had Rob Stark.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely the only thing nerdy he's been in. We'll never see him in anything nerdy ever again after that. Definitely not an Eternals movie.
That movie got pushed so hard.
I know, and they did.
It's a good movie. It's a highbrow Marvel movie. They were pushing way too hard for it. That's the only problem.
Yeah,
that one's a highbrow.
I think that
comic movie
series.
It could. Yeah, it probably should have went the way of Inhumans.
Yeah, I think like 4 episodes of a miniseries. I think it kept your audience a lot better because. I love the deep cosmic Marvel lore.
It's so slow,
and I got bored.
It's so that's the problem. That is the one comic book movie that I would probably say is a comic film more than as a comic movie.
Yeah,
but you also have an Academy Award-winning director doing that too.
That's fair.
So, which I know. Thor is also directed by an Academy Award winner.
One of my favorite, Kenneth Branagh.
But that was also
Professor Gilderoy Lockhart
and Hercule Poirot in the murder movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that even though it's Kenneth Branagh, but again, that was still when like they were still trying to figure out the formula for Marvel movies. So they kind of had more play with it, and I mean, Kenneth Branagh did fantastic, but yeah, no, when you have, and she just came off a really high thing too. I think it's Rachel Zhao. I think is what her name is, who did Immortals or Eternals, not Immortals, Eternals. Whew. Immortals is another Zack Snyder film. First introduction of Henry Cavill for people who did not know that. Immortals completely gets the story of Theseus wrong, but that's neither here nor there.
Still a fun movie though.
It's a fun movie.
It's a fun movie. I give Snyder a lot of, because Snyder had a touch in that too, I believe.
He does. He's the director of that.
Yep. I give him a lot of crap.
Well, because
I like his Greek stuff.
It was the high off 300, and then he did Immortals.
Yep. I like 300. I like Immortals.
I like both 300 movies.
Yeah.
Immortals is my low one, and that's just because of I really like the story of Theseus, because he's just a normal guy. He's a Greek hero that's a normal guy. He has no attachment to the gods at all. But, except for his cousin. His cousin, if I remember correctly, was Perseus or Hercules. I can't remember which one. But his cousin's is a demigod. But Theseus himself is not a demigod. He's just really, really smart. He's like Odysseus. He's a very intelligent Greek hero. But then, yeah, and then from that's it. That's the only thing that's similar is that.
And look, we brought it back to Henry Cavill.
There you go. It's Theseus. That is it.
Andrew and I's ADHD is very strong today. I get Andrew talking about movies, though. And
because they're all connected. And
right.
That's just...
Speaking of movies, though, I have a little thing that I want to do, since it's kind of evolved more into a DC episode than a Superman family episode.
I mean, we've mainly talked about Superman.
But and there's a lot of Superman things on this list I want to do.
There is so much Superman.
But I'm going through the DC movies in order, and we're going to talk about what we thought about them.
Okay.
All of them.
Oh.
All the way back to 1951. Some of these we have not seen. Like, I don't think Andrew and I have either seen Superman and the Mole Man from 1951.
I have not.
Have you seen the 1966 Batman movie?
Is that the one with Adam West?
That's the one with Adam West.
Oh, yes.
What did you think of that one?
It's so goofy.
Is it the show or the movie where he just carries the bomb down the street?
That's the movie.
Cool. I have seen that one. I love that one.
It's the shark repellent. Like, use the bat shark repellent, Robin.
Right.
The movie is so goofy. It's oh my gosh. It's old 60s humor and it's just goofy. It's 60s, yeah, it's late 60s, early 70s humor. It's just
1966.
It's just so funny.
We had Wonder Woman movie in 1974, pre-Linda Carter.
I have not seen that one.
Not seen that one. I have also not seen the Wonder Woman movie with Linda Carter.
I have not. That's probably definitely a Gary thing.
That's a Gary thing. So, Superman 1978. Peak Superman.
Christopher Reeves, yeah.
Peak Superman. Gene Hackman, Margot Kidder.
It's a fun movie. It's not my favorite Superman movie, but it's good.
You don't like the plot being around real estate?
It's so
a Superman movie.
It's so stupid. What are you doing? Like, we're getting real estate. I'm like, this is the worst supervillain plot ever. But for the time, yes. For the time.
So, next one, and I believe this is considered the Lester cut of Superman 2.
The theatrical release.
Cut.
Yeah. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
I just recently watched it. Well, let me rephrase. I attempted to watch Superman 2.
I hate it when I first watched it, but I watched it way later. And then I got shown the Donner cut that
I watched Donner cut first, and then I watched it. They are completely different movies. Mm-hmm. They are completely different movies.
All right, so 1982, we have a Swamp Thing movie.
I've not seen that.
Oh. Let me go right into Superman 3. That's the one with Richard Pryor.
Yeah. Superman 3 is okay. It's not the weakest of the four, but it's there.
It's a fun little ride. I think, and I like Richard Pryor, but I think he gets a little too much screen time in a Superman movie. I think we folks a little too much. I know, like, Richard Pryor was at his peak, and they were trying to get just views because of Richard Pryor.
Oh, yeah.
But you should be trying to get views because of Clark Kent and
Like,
Superman.
it's a Superman movie, so Superman needs to be in the movie.
One of my favorite bad movies, 1984, Supergirl, Helen Slater.
I have not seen that.
It's very bad. But it's fun.
Okay.
It's fun. It's goofy. Helen Slater comes back. Like I said to Andrew, a screen cap to remind myself to talk about this. She is the mom in Supergirl.
Yes.
She is the actress they don't kill off and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's the mama. She basically is Supergirl mom in real life, too.
She plays Miss Danvers, yeah.
Yep, because she loves Melissa. She actually recently came out and told everybody to leave Millie alone.
Yep.
Like, she is, like, the real-life Supergirl mom. And she was our first live-action Supergirl.
Yeah.
Then we got Superman 4 and the Quest for Peace. Nuclear Man!
Ooh, that one's a rough.
That one is a rough.
I will say, though, I enjoyed it a little. I think I enjoyed it a little more than 3, though. It's goofy.
But it's campy.
But you can actually sit down and watch it.
It doesn't take itself too seriously. Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
You can sit down and watch Quest for Peace and still be okay.
All right. 1987, The Spirit got a movie.
I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never seen it all the way through.
1989, Return of the Swamp Thing.
Again, haven't watched Swamp Thing.
All right. Other 1989, you know what this one is.
Do I?
Batman. There's probably no DC movie that beats the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman.
I love that movie.
I think that is the peak DC movie for me.
It's a really good movie. Jack Nicholson as the Kingpin Joker.
The Kingpin Joker. The mobster Joker.
Oh, it's so...
The one that Jared Leto kind of tried to do a modern take of.
Yeah. I think he succeeded.
Yeah.
I think he 100% succeeded.
And because, like, Everyone's like, oh, that's kind of weird. Have you seen like gang people nowadays? They're kind of weird.
He did the gangster Joker perfectly, and it was the mob boss. It was great. I liked, yeah.
So they're including this as a movie, the 2-episode pilot of The Flash from the 90s.
Okay, I've never watched the
John
original.
Wash's ship.
I never watched the original Flash series.
Then we go right into 1992 as Batman Returns.
Oh, still good.
Danny DeVito, unmatched in anything I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh,
I will watch Danny DeVito read the Bible to me. I don't care.
He does a fantastic job as Oswald.
I love Danny DeVito. I still, even if it's CGI, I want a Danny DeVito Wolverine.
That'd be so bad.
I don't care.
It'd be funny.
He should have been Wolverine in the 90s. He's the right height, Andrew.
I know he's the right height for Wolverine.
Oh, I take back what I said about peak DC movies.
Uh-oh.
We have the peak of peak DC movies.
Uh-oh.
I will say 89 was the peak live action movie. 1993, we got Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right, animated. Yeah. Phantasm's so good.
It's probably the best DC movie, hands down.
And I really hope that's the villain that we're getting with
Batman 2.
Yeah. With the Batman 2. Yeah, I know they're doing Court of Owls, but I really hope Phantasm's in there too.
I'm assuming. I've heard that's what Scarlett's gonna play.
Yeah, she's supposed to be the female Phantasm.
Yep.
Which I'm totally down for.
But yeah, no, if you've never seen Mask of the Phantasm, it's got the only voice I hear when I read Batman comics.
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy. It's Mark Hamill is the Joker. And it's just a good movie.
It's a really good movie.
Tank Girl had a movie in 1995. And then we get to one of my favorites. Best version of Bruce Wayne. Batman Forever.
I did like Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer did a fantastic Bruce Wayne.
That's a really good movie, too.
I do. It's so campy.
It's goofy. I mean, I wish Billy D. Williams was still hidden.
But we got Tommy Lee Jones.
But we got Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey having a measuring contest.
The whole time.
That's it. Like, who can they're trying to shine for the best on screen, and Tommy Lee Jones is trying to out goofy Jim Carrey, and it's not working.
You can't do that.
And you can see how he's getting frustrated with it.
He tried his best, though. He tried his best.
1997, we have a Justice League of America movie. Never seen it.
Is that animated one, or is it
a live action?
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that movie is. I've never heard of that.
It seems to be in a different language.
Oh, okay.
And then, my boy, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Batman and Robin.
I love I unapologetically love Batman and Robin. That is probably... I know everybody gives George Clooney so much hate. He was a fantastic Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
I loved him as Batman.
So the last... Keaton got Batman right. The last two got Bruce Wayne right.
Yeah. Nobody
has really... maybe Pattinson's got them both right.
Pattinson did a fantastic job as both.
Yeah, like Pattinson went into the character acting and learned about the character.
I think Ben Affleck's up there too.
Ben Affleck did really good. You know my thoughts on Christian Bale, and we'll get to him when we get there.
Yeah, yeah. I make that same argument now too.
Yep.
Now that I've read Batman comics.
Yep. Sorry, Andrew. Ruined the Dark Knight trilogy.
It's fine. I still like the movies.
Good. Great movies. Not good Batman movies.
Yeah.
1997, Shaquille O'Neal.
I never watched Steel. I never watched Steel.
I saw it a long time ago, probably 1998, when it came out on like cable or something. And I like Shaq.
I like Shaq too. I'm honestly surprised I have not seen Steel because I love Shaq. I mean, you who doesn't love Shaq like that? Shaq is a great guy.
Something else I didn't know got a movie was Gen 13, but that's also like a Image studio. It might be Wildstorm since Jim Lee's Wildstorm. So
yeah, I was like, I have no idea.
Road to Perdition is a DC movie in 2002.
I have no idea what that is.
Yep. Tom Hanks movie.
Oh. Must be a weird indie comic.
Yeah. It's probably one of their like offsets.
Yeah.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh. The movies. It's a fun ride. I'll just say that. It's a fun ride.
It's still got one of my favorite versions of the Hulk in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Jekyll and Hyde is just Hulk.
Yeah.
down to being a doctor.
Yeah, no, that movie is just fun. It's bad. It's a really bad movie, but it's fun. It's fun.
I'm gonna start skipping the ones that aren't superhero related because I don't think either of us have seen American Splendor.
Nope.
But speaking of bad movies, 2004, Catwoman. The only thing that saves that movie is Halle Berry and leather. That's the only thing that saved that movie.
Yeah, it's not a good Catwoman movie.
No.
It does not do Selena Kyle justice at all.
No. Especially, like, we already had Batman Returns.
Yeah, so we already know who Catwoman is.
Like, in a world without Batman Returns, I think it would be a fine movie.
Yeah.
It'd still be bad. But it wouldn't be so egregiously bad.
Oh, yeah.
Then one of my favorite sleeper hits that's cult classic, Constantine with Keanu Reeves.
It's so good. I like the new guy better, but
I love Keanu's adaptation though.
It's a good version.
He fights the devil, played by that Russian guy that's in every single movie.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he ended up in a Constantine or in a John Wick movie. I think he's in the beginning of John Wick 2. Andrew will find out tomorrow night.
Yeah, well, it's been a little bit since I watched Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Chapter 2 is my least favorite of the 4 John Wick movies.
Really, I love Chapter 2.
Everybody loves Chapter 2. That's the bottom one for me.
All right, V for Vendetta.
So good. I've read the graphic novel too. It's
a solid adaptation.
It's a very solid adaptation of the graphic novel.
Yeah, just Natalie Portman too, and Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving as V is top tier. Yeah.
Now we Batman Begins. I do like that. I like Batman Begins.
Batman Begins is good.
It is the better of the 3 movies for me as a Batman movie.
If we're going Batman movie, yes.
As a film, it's probably the weakest of the
As
3.
the film, it's the weakest of the 3, 100%. But it is a good
Batman movie.
It sets up The Dark Knight very well.
Like, it had a lot of promise, and then they went a little too on the realism thing.
Yeah.
Superman Returns. I like it.
I like it.
The Atom playing Superman. Brandon Routh.
Brandon Routh is a fantastic Superman.
Yep.
I wish we would have got more Superman in Superman Returns, but
that movie makes me laugh because Cyclops has to raise Superman's son.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cyclops is raising Superman's son for most of the movie.
That's right. He is Lois's new husband.
I love him in everything he does.
I do like him as an actor.
Cyclops, the Sonic movies.
Oh yeah.
No, that man, I'll watch him. I can't remember the name for life. I know his name. I know it by heart, but I just can't remember the
I'm so glad he's coming back as Scott.
And getting to play a good
good version of Scott. Yeah.
And then we're up to The Dark Knight.
I like The Dark Knight. I know it's a bad Batman movie. It's a solid movie.
I just don't. I want my I'm gonna say it because I've said it way back on the podcast, probably like one of Andrew's first episodes. Like, I get people enjoy it, and I have no problem with you enjoying it. But for me, superhero movies, I should not be able to take all of the superhero things out of the movie and not change the plot.
It's fair.
If you take him out the costume, you take Joker out of the clown paint, the movie doesn't change.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
it's an action movie.
It's just a vigilante. It's just an action movie.
Yeah, you have a vigilante going after a mob boss.
It's basically an Ocean's 11 movie. They're just doing heists.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you have the vigilante trying to catch the bank robber. Yeah.
And then there's another version of The Spirit. Sam Jackson and Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, that's the new one. I think that may have been the one.
That's probably one you saw.
The trailer I've seen, yeah.
I've complained about it enough, but The Watchmen.
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's a good character study. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
If you're interested in learning about why people do the things they do, why people go twisted, it's a good character study.
That's fair.
I actually used it as part of my references for my Monsters in Media presentation that I did for college. Yeah, I used it as some background stuff.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but one of my favorite underrated DC movies everybody forgets is DC, The Losers.
Oh, so good.
Idris Elba, Zoe Saldana, Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Losers is fun.
Next one is definitely a bad movie, but I love it. Jonah Hex.
It's so bad.
Bad.
But it's cowboys.
It's fun.
If you sit down and watch it, is it gonna be the best? No. But you're gonna enjoy the parts of it. It's like watching Ghost Rider.
Yeah, is it gonna knock?
You're gonna enjoy it.
One of my dad's favorite movies. I also forget it's a DC movie. Red.
That's Red's are
Bruce
DC.
Willis.
Both of them solid movies.
Love those movies.
Both of them solid. I like the second one more than the first one, which is. But I think that because Helen Mirren's in the second one, and she's a fantastic actress.
And then we go to one we've already talked about, Green Lantern.
Yep, I like Green Lantern.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. I do.
I don't hate it. It's one I need to rewatch. My favorite. It gives me a scene in Deadpool 2 where he goes back in time and shoots Ryan Reynolds in the head
for taking the script.
Yeah.
He did a good job as that version of Hal Jordan.
Yes. Then we got The Dark Knight Rises.
Solid movie. I will say, so I have a funny story. I don't think I've ever told you this.
Ooh.
So we were sitting at a buddy's house and we were like, it's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
You guys doing anything tonight? They're like, no. I'm like, we're looking at ticket. We're just looking at the movie times. And we're like, you guys want to go watch Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises at midnight? I'm like, I got nothing going on tomorrow. Why not? We went to the movie theater. Of course, I wasn't expecting it to be as long as it was. It's midnight, and I'm tired. So
2 hours and 23 minutes.
Yeah, but this is at midnight, and we've already been up all day long doing...
Wait, no. 2 hours and 44 minutes. I looked at Man of Steel.
Yeah, it's almost a 4-hour movie, or 3-hour movie. And we're sitting there, and we're watching. I fall asleep in the theater. So this is what happened. I fall asleep where with Talia and Bruce are having their special time together in front of the fireplace.
Nice.
I fall asleep to wake up to Bruce talking to Ra's al Ghul in the pit. So I'm sitting there going like,
what'd I miss?
What happened? Like, he was talking to Talia. Now he's talking to a dead guy. When did Ra's get back in this movie? Like, I know Ra's al Ghul comes back, but they don't do the Lazarus Pit.
No,
because
that's
movies.
too fantastical for them.
And so I'm sitting here like, okay, he's talking to Talia. Now he's talking to Ra's. What did I miss? And so
you missed the whole breaking.
I missed the whole fight between him and Bane, him breaking his back, him throwing him in the pit of despair, all of it. And I'm sitting here going like, I'm so glad I have tickets to go watch this for free on Saturday with my mom and my sister with the bank, because they were giving out free Batman tickets from the Infuse that year, and it was Batman. So we went to go watch it for free. And I'm sitting here going like, what did I miss? And we went and watched it. I was like, oh, now it makes sense.
I have a funny story for that one. Civil War, I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
And I got where there was a lull. I'm like, that just seems low enough in the action. I'm going to head out and go to the bathroom. I missed the entire Spider-Man introduction.
Oh.
And I get back and sit down and everybody's looking at me. I'm like, what? What I missed? Shaking their head. I'm just like, I missed Petey. And then I didn't get to see him until he jumped in. So I said Underoos.
Yeah.
I missed the whole beginning part where he's at the apartment with him and Aunt May. I was like, dang it. But yeah, so that movie, Dark Knight Rises, I love Anne Hathaway in it. I think she does wonderful as Catwoman.
She's a really good Selena Kyle.
I also think she would have made a wonderful, if they would have cast her what they were supposed to, Felicia Hardy.
Oh, for Spider-Man side, yeah.
because she was supposed to be in Raimi.
Yeah, she was got to be Black Cat, yeah.
I don't like, again, it's my Batman fanboy in me, the fact that even before the breaking, Batman had already just kind of given up and just hanging out in the mansion. That's not what Batman does.
No, Batman never gives up the fight.
No, and then just like he already had access to the thing that gave him the fight back right afterwards. I'm just like, this ain't my Batman. Hashtag not my Batman.
Yeah.
And then I love Tom Hardy. I love you, Tom Hardy. If you ever watch this for whatever reason, I know you won't, but I love you, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy's a fantastic.
I love you as Venom. I love you in Star Trek. I love you.
I love you in everything that you do. I just watched The Revenant the other day, too. I forgot he was the bad guy in that movie. Oh, so good.
I don't know if it was your decision or Christopher Nolan's decision to make Bane the Hispanic wrestler Sean Connery talking into a cup.
He sounds like the Cookie Monster talking into a cup.
He does. But that was.
I want cookies.
That's what he sounds like, the Cookie Monster.
He does.
You make cookies.
What?
I just don't think that was it. When I prefer the Batman and Robin Bane over your gritty, grounded Bane is a problem. The one that just goes. Like you had the characterization. The characterization was pretty great, except him being a henchman for Talia. That's kind of weird. Bane's the top dog usually in whatever he's in.
Yeah, he is the boss.
He is the brains and the muscle.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, the movie's passable. It
was a solid conclusion to the world that Nolan made.
Yeah. Is that the one where, I think it's the second one, where the one Wayne Tech employee knows Bruce's identity?
I can't remember if Morgan Freeman figures it out in the second.
Well, no, I know Morgan Freeman knows it, but there's an employee that's going to no, it's the Joker one.
Yeah,
he's going to release it. It gives me one of my, because Morgan Freeman, what we don't talk about is Lucius Fox.
Oh my god,
Morgan Freeman steals the show in all those movies.
Yeah, I love Lucius. Yeah. Lucius in those movies.
No, he does good. He's the shining part of those movies. But there's my favorite scenes. So you think your benefactor is a billionaire that spends his nights beating up criminals in an alleyway, and you're still going to release this to the public? Yeah.
Excellent line.
Good luck. Hands it back to him.
Yeah, Lucius Fox, just throwing it back in his face. Oh. It's beautiful.
So, we've already talked about Man of Steel.
Yeah. Solid for me.
Yeah, you get rid of the Kevin Costner scenes, I'd be okay with it.
Or just, yeah.
And maybe
more wholesome. Like, I like Martha in those movies, but I need...
Why did you say that name?
But I need more wholesome Jonathan Kent.
Speaking of wholesome, Zach Buddy, Mr. Snyder. Can we do away with the penis rockets?
Oh gosh, I forgot about that.
Can we do away with the wiener rockets, buddy?
I don't think. Still, people don't. I think yeah. And
then watching them insert into things.
I didn't think about that until you pointed that out the one time we were watching it. I was like, there is no.
And then you watched it and you're like, oh.
And now I can't unsee it.
They're wieners, Andrew.
They're designed to be, because those are their feet, but I know they should have been the same size all the way around, not the
Yeah, they should not have the. Anyway, Red 2. You already said you loved that one.
I love Red 2.
Yeah. I love John Malkovich's character.
John Malkovich is the best part of those movies. Both movies is John Malkovich. 100%.
Our next one, movie 43. Like, we're going through a list of a lot of movies, kids. BVS, Dawn of Justice.
I like it. Ultimate Cut's better.
I do like the Ultimate Cut.
The theatrical cut is okay, but you don't get to see Lex's plan play out correctly.
No.
If you watch the Ultimate Cut, Lex's plan makes so much more sense.
You know what? I'm going to say it. I don't mind Jesse Eisenberg.
And Jesse Eisenberg is a fantastic Lex Luthor for that universe.
Yes.
He's a fantastic
I don't mind a lot. I think...
I like the smart mouth tech guy.
Doomsday is my big problem in that movie.
Yeah, I shouldn't have seen Doomsday.
Should have seen Doomsday early. He shouldn't have been a Ninja Turtle. That should have been, if they wanted to do that little plot, that could have been Bizarro. Or, hear me out, he's artificially creating a Superman.
We should have seen Cyborg.
Cyborg or Connor.
Yeah. Honestly, I would have been happy with Metallo, too, if the whole thing was about getting kryptonite.
Yeah. Anything. Doomsday was not the answer there.
I'm thinking Metallo or Cyborg would have been better.
Then we're talking about Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Oh, another peak Batman movie. Lego Batman. Better than all three of the Nolan movies.
This might be blasphemy, but that's like one of my favorite. That's probably my favorite Batman movie.
No, I love it. It's so good.
Zachary Galifianakis as Joker is hilarious.
Will Arnett
as Batman.
I think Michael Cera's Robin in that.
Yeah.
And then Rosario Dawson as Batgirl, I believe.
Yeah, she plays Barbara.
Yep. All right. Wonder Woman, the first one.
I like it.
Again, great movie, weak villain.
Yeah. If it would have just been Wonder Woman fighting Nazis, like Captain America fights Nazis in First Avenger, would have been solid.
And I know you're saying, like, Matt, but you just said it was okay that Supergirl had a weak villain. Yes, because they used an unknown character.
Yep.
They used just a little dude that nobody really cared about that they could just have as a punching bag. He was basically a peon with the rest of the guys.
I mean, and he is the villain of Woman of Tomorrow. Like, it is Krim. He is the villain of Woman of Tomorrow.
Which has a very different ending, because they...
He's very different.
In the... Spoilers for the comics, they actually let Krim live.
Yeah, Krim lives, yeah.
And then the young girl...
She kills him later. Yeah, much later.
When she's an old lady, when he gets out of prison.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, but having the God of War in there, and then it's just and having a big name actor playing was good. That was not the big name actor,
and he's so tiny.
He's so little.
If you know anything about Ares, not even comic Ares, but if you go to Greece and you go look at the statues they have of Ares, he is a short, buff dude.
In their defense on that movie, they were doing the New 52 Wonder Woman, which had a skinny old man.
I don't
Ares.
like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
I don't like it.
It was the New 52 adaptation. Because
I want a muscular Ares. He is the God of War for a reason.
Yeah, and there's plenty... Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That I'd have been fine.
Yeah.
He'd been great.
God of War.
He doesn't even have to talk. Yeah, he doesn't have to give good vocal inflections. Just... And I get it. That one they were doing more of like the strategic side. At that point... We should have had Athena.
Yeah.
But then that would have messed up the Amazon thing. But that would have been a good twist, though.
You know who I could have seen and who has the build for it, especially as an older man? Not Danny Glover. Ernie Hudson.
Ooh.
Winston from the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
If you have not seen that man nowadays, even at like 80,
yeah,
he is still built.
Yep.
He is jacked. And he has the presence.
Yeah. No, but they were doing the whole strategic side of the war, which I get. But yeah, no. We needed another actor to be Ares to be believable.
I would have taken just a couple other gods, too, if we're putting Ares in there.
Yeah, we should have seen other gods if it was Ares. Like, we should have seen the gods at war. If Ares was the one pulling the strings, we should have seen more gods.
Yeah, it should have been like, hey, you need to help us do this.
I mean, yes, Diana's a god, but we should have seen his sister. We should have seen at least Athena. I think that would have been a good, even if it was just Athena, I think that would have been fine.
And you know, it would have been a really fun.
Or we should have seen the twins too. Artemis and Apollo would have been perfect for that. A lot of Wonder
Woman's characterization is she prays to at least the goddesses for help.
Yeah.
She's like, Athena, help me do this. Artemis, help me do this.
Yeah, no, we should have seen the twins. We should have seen the twins and Athena.
I'm just saying, though, that time period, though, a good casting, I will not hear any flack on it. Hades, James Woods. The Hercules, James Woods. I love the voice. Dance, we kiss, we schmooze, we carry on, we go home.
That would have been funny.
All right. I don't know if they're going to put them both, so we'll probably do them both here, but first, the Justice League.
I like it.
I like the Justice League.
I like it as is. I like that version. I walked out of the movie theater and I was like, does it have its issues? Yes. But it was a solid character driven movie that it gave relationships for the characters and why they're forming the League.
And I think that's like when another early movie of whenever the nitpicking hate started. Kal-El, no.
Yeah.
Is that a bad acting scene? Absolutely. Are we hiring Gal Gadot for her acting?
No.
Hiring her because she looks pretty.
That movie was still probably my favorite part of Justice League in both versions is where they're going to stop Superman and you see Flash take off and you just see Superman.
I love that scene.
I died. I'm like, and you just see Barry's eyes get really big. I'm like,
they actually got the speed right.
It was so funny. Barry's like, I'm the fastest man alive. Which he is. He is faster than Superman. But You just see Superman start watching him. It was beautiful.
And the Snyder Cut was all right.
I like it. I like it in sections. I'm glad that they separated it.
I watched it in one sitting.
I did. Oh, I do too. Generally,
No, the one time I saw it was one sitting, and I wanted to go home.
I like it in sections. If you have the option, and I really wish they would have did it like they did the extended edition for Lord of the Rings, where they're on 2 discs.
Yeah, so you can take a break.
So you can take a break in the middle, or watch. Since they break it into 4 parts, watch part 1 and 2 one day. Watch parts 3, 4 on the next day. That movie is far too long for what it is. I enjoy the bits that they added. Like, we got to see more Darkseid, which was awesome. We got to see more of Apocalypse, which was awesome. We got to see a cooler version of Cyborg.
Yeah. He got the screen time he deserved.
And Cyborg got what he deserved in this one, which he should have got.
We got to see Iris.
We got to see Iris.
We got to see Lois staring longingly in slow motion for way too many scenes.
There's that. Which
would have been cool if it wasn't a 5-hour movie.
Yeah, but no.
There's all the scenes that should have been cut on the cutting floor.
But they did. There we go. Perfect movie that would fit this. They should have did what Quentin Tarantino did with The Hateful Eight.
What did he do with Hateful Eight? He
split it into chapters.
Oh.
So you can actually go on. I don't know if it's still on Netflix or not, but this is the way the Netflix. So it's not The Hateful Eight. It's The Hateful Eight Season 1.
That's nice.
And he's separated, because The Hateful Eight's a very long movie too. It's an excellent Quentin Tarantino cowboy movie. But it's separated into like 8 episodes.
Nice.
And they're like 45-minute episodes. So you can sit down and watch 45 minutes. You're good. Watch another 45 minutes. You don't have to sit down and watch the 4.5-hour long movie in one sitting.
Well, that's good.
You can, which is what they should have did with the Zack Snyder. I like the Snyder Cut. That's
for hardcore fans.
It's a more thought out version of Justice League, and I really wish we got to see. I wish we were getting a part 2, and I know we never will. That is just. I want to see what happens with Apocalypse. I want to see what happens with the mother boxes and the father boxes and the father box. But
you know what I would be okay with, even as someone who just gives him endless crap, is especially since Tim and Gunn are buddies, if they just let him do an Elseworlds movie to finish the story.
If they'd let him finish part 2, I'd be happy.
But just not in control of the universe.
No. Well, hey, so if any of the Snyder boys, whatever, or the gun bots, whatever you want to call people, you know what? And I think it has been recommended by 2 of them, but you guys are out there listening. I'd be okay with an Elseworld story. If we're already doing the Batman as Elseworld, yeah. I don't know why we couldn't get Justice League Part 2 with those actors. I don't think any of them will come back. Well, I think Henry.
I don't think Henry's coming back. He's too busy.
That's true. I know
Affleck's not.
Affleck's not, because he got burned after his Batman movie got shut down.
Yeah. I don't think we might get Gal Gadot back.
She might come back.
It depends it depends how much she's been online.
That's fair.
Please, for the love of God, do not give me Ezra Miller back.
We're probably never going to see him again. Not if Gunn's in charge. And Momoa solidified himself as Lobo.
He did, yep.
He's living his life. So I would love to see part 2, but just...
They could do an animated one.
If you did animated, I'd be okay with that. Yeah, I agree. Part 2 animated, and you can get voice actors who can sound like them, and it'll be okay.
Yeah, you can do an animated one. I'd be cool with it. 48 on our movie list. We're probably going to go way long today, aren't we?
Yeah, we're only an hour 48.
Oh, not bad.
But you know what? But then actually, if they did the animated one, because I think he actually wanted to do up to 3. It was supposed to be part 1, 2, 3. We could do 2 and 3 as an animated movie. I'd be okay with that.
I have no problem with that.
Or an animated series on HBO.
Yeah.
You could do series, and then they can be as long as you want.
They can be 9 hours long, because it's episodes.
Yep. Give me 10 45-minute episodes. I'd be okay with that.
All right, we got Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Oh my gosh, I never watched that.
I've never watched it, but I've seen one scene in it that makes me laugh to this day.
I heard it's so goofy.
Where they go back in time and re-kill Batman's parents in front of him. That's it. That's all I have to say about that.
That's so bad.
Yep.
Why would you do that?
Because they saved all the heroes at the beginning of the movie from their cataclysmic events, and then it made the universe worse. because there was no heroes to protect him.
So they had to do it so that Batman existed.
Yeah, so Batman would exist, Superman would exist.
Oh.
I think they had to blow up Krypton.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Next we got Aquaman. Love that movie.
I like the first one. I really enjoy the first one.
Any movie that Willem Dafoe's in, I'm here for.
Yeah.
And Tamora Morrison.
They have an octopus playing the drums.
It's just the Little Mermaid.
It's so funny.
It's just the Little Mermaid, Andrew.
Yeah.
He is the Little Mermaid. I like it. I think
with a trident and cool hair.
We will not talk about who played Mera, but
real world things, and you all know.
You all know. You've heard it enough.
We don't need to. Yeah, we don't need to go into that.
But he did great as Aquaman. I love seeing him in the orange and green outfit.
Oh my! He was so goofy looking, and I loved it. I was there for every second of that. Every second of that.
Okay, number 50, we got Shazam.
Oh, that first one.
First Shazam's good. I still think they should have. Well, no, because second movie got the Shazam family, right? That wasn't the first one.
Yeah, we got the Shazam family.
No, it was the climax of the first one.
Oh yeah, that's right. It all happens at the end. Yeah, they all touch the wizard staff.
I think they should have waited till the second movie to get the Shazam family.
I liked how they did it in the first one just because he was facing all the different sins. And so having multiple people so then they could take on each one.
I've also heard we'll get to it when we talk about it. I haven't seen the second one, but I've heard it didn't capitalize on the caterpillar.
No.
Which is sad.
It shows things, but it doesn't capitalize.
Apparently this is a DC market movie, is The Kitchen. Who knows? 2019. Number 52.
Oh, I think no, I don't know what that is.
Number 52 on the list, The Joker.
This is where Matt and I differ.
I have no opinions on The Joker.
I like it as a movie. If it wasn't labeled The Joker, fantastic movie. It's Taxi Driver, done again.
You can just watch Taxi Driver.
You can't just watch Taxi Driver, but this is a more
Both
modern.
Both have Robert De Niro in them.
They do. So, as an art movie, it's a good one. And if Heath Ledger Joker is your favorite Joker, this is in that same vein. But it's a guy who goes crazy and puts on clown makeup.
I'll give it one prop, and it has one of my favorite actresses in it that doesn't play in enough, is Zazie Beetz.
She is, yeah. She's the love interest in that one.
Yep, Domino. Okay, one of my underrated but I like is Birds of Prey and the Fabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn.
It's so bad it's good.
It's the whole plot around a breakfast sandwich.
It's so bad it's good.
I love that movie.
It's best Harley scene I've seen, and there's a lot of good Harley scenes.
See, my favorites in the Suicide Squad.
No, I know that I just can't get over her running around the police academy with a grenade launcher, just launching gas bombs at the police.
That's funny too.
No. Thus was that one's up there too. But
with the spear. Yep.
But no, I just I just love the whole thing of her just running around.
Of the things that came out of the Snyder DCU, Harley or Margot Robbie as Harley, perfect casting.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Perfect casting.
Perfect casting for Harley.
Also underrated, we never hear about her, but Mary Elizabeth Winstead is the Huntress.
Yes.
She did very good. Hera, Harrison Dula.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi's wife.
Yeah. No, Huntress and Black Canary were fantastic in that movie too.
Yeah.
And I know, was he playing a comic accurate Black Mask? No.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is
But you know what? I enjoyed the crazy...
And we got Victor Zsasz. But I enjoyed watching Ewan McGregor play a charismatic psychopath. He had fun. You can tell he had fun in that movie.
It was so great. He was having fun. He was having, because I don't think he gets to play villains very often. He's a couple.
He's Kenobi. It's hard to see he's not Kenobi.
I know.
All right, 2020, Wonder Woman 84.
That one's that. Oh.
It raises weird questions.
Yeah, that one's
Pedro Pascal couldn't even save that movie. So everybody forgets when I tell them that. Oh yeah, we already had a Maxwell Lord, and it was Pedro.
He
tried his hardest.
That one was. I mean, and I get it that they did Cheetah, and I was okay with Cheetah, but
Kristen Wiig was not the choice.
I think she did fine in human form. It was just weird when she actually became a cat.
Yeah.
That's when it got really weird.
And just Wonder Woman being with that young man that Chris Pine was in the body of.
Yeah.
And then doing things to that man. And then trying to go on a date with that man at the end of the movie. Best part of that movie was Linda Carter in the end credit scene.
There you go.
Best part. We already did the Snyder Cut. That's right there. The Suicide Squad. We talked about it a lot. It's got my favorite Harley scene. It's got a lot of my favorite scenes.
I love that movie. And I know a lot of people are like, that's the worst one. And I'm like, I understand that's what you think.
Idris Elba as Bloodsport was fantastic.
Pick up a Suicide Squad comic.
Idris Elba was everything Will Smith should have been in the first movie.
Yes. No. But pick up a Suicide Squad comic. That one is comic accurate Suicide Squad.
And it's just silly.
And I get it. Starro is not a villain that you all are familiar with.
He was the very first villain the Justice League fought together.
Also, pick up a Superman comic. You see Starro a lot.
Yeah. I recently saw him in a Teen Titans book because Beast Boy transformed into Starro to counteract him and then accidentally turned everybody into animals.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, no. Starro is he's a weird villain, but it's just fun. Mind-controlled starfish. There you go.
Yeah. The Doctor as the Thinker.
Yeah,
Peter Capaldi
as the Thinker. That was beautiful.
I loved every bit of that. Every time I see a Doctor Who actor come on in a comic book movie, I am so happy. Nope. You know, we got David Tennant as Purple Man. We have Christopher Eccleston as Elf Guy.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name for the life of me. I just watched that movie too.
Oh, from Dark World. Yeah.
Dark World. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Malekith.
Matt Smith and Morbius. Best part of Morbius. Best part. And then I'm sure in the future we'll get some Jodie Whittaker and something, and then we'll get Ncuti Gatwa and something.
Oh, yeah.
Once the fanboys stop crying about people.
Once Doctor Who officially falls away.
I think it is.
Yeah, they've already... The nail is in the coffin of Doctor Who.
Russell T Davies has already been shipped off. The Christmas special isn't coming.
We're just waiting for the cultural zeitgeist for Doctor Who to just...
Yeah, when everybody be like, oh, that show wasn't that bad. Like, it inevitably will be in a few years, which it wasn't bad when it came out.
Give it about 10 more years and they'll reboot it again.
You're mad that a shape-shifting alien is black, gay, or a woman. It's kind of weird. That's your hang-up on the shape-shifting alien. That every time it dies, it turns into a whole nother person.
There's multiple incarnations of the Doctor.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Okay. But anyway, the Batman.
Yes.
I like it. Jeffrey Wright, who I love in everything I see him in.
He's a fantastic
Hunger Games, James Bond. He was a good Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, he's a fantastic Gordon. I love that movie. There's
Colin Farrell stole the show as the Penguin.
Yes.
To the point that he got his own show as the Penguin.
Yeah, got his own show.
I will never forgive you what you did to that young man, Penguin.
Oh. Beautiful writing. Beautiful writing.
Zoe Kravitz did really good as Catwoman.
She did, yeah.
Our fourth live-action Catwoman.
She's definitely... I don't know where to put her, but I really liked her as Selena. She fits with Robert Pattinson perfectly.
So with the story and with the chemistry, I would put her above Anne Hathaway, but still below Michelle Pfeiffer.
That's fair. Yeah.
And we all know where Halle Berry is.
Yeah.
In the pit of despair.
That's a reference on multiple titles. Princess Bride, anyone? But yeah, no, and everyone's like, that's the worst Batman movie. It's like, you don't know Batman then. If you have... pick up a Batman. I know they did Riddler dirty. But that is a perfect Batman movie. He's the detective. I mean, it's early Batman, so he's violent.
They did the Riddler fine.
I know, but
That's an early day Riddler.
I mean, that's fair, too.
It's before he kind of loses his noodle a little bit.
I mean, that's fair. He's definitely losing his noodle in prison. Yeah. Dealing with John Doe. I wonder who John Doe is.
Yeah, John Kerr.
I wonder who he is.
One I didn't see was the DC League of Super Pets.
It's fun. It's funny. It's a cute little movie. I think one of my favorite parts of that. I mean, yes, it's The Rock and Kevin Hart doing The Rock and Kevin Hart things, but Keanu Reeves voicing Batman is.
I love that.
It's so funny. It's good. If you have not watched Super Pets is good. It's a good little animated family movie.
Next we have Black Adam.
Better than what I thought it was gonna be.
So I'm gonna
Pierce Brosnan
stole the show. Black Adam was the worst part about Black Adam.
Live action Dr. Fate was so good.
Yeah, that's 2 James Bond actors we have in the DCU.
Yeah,
because we have Dalton in the what are they?
Yeah, what is it?
The show. I can't remember for the life of me.
I don't remember either. But yeah,
you know exactly what show I'm talking about.
Yeah, but yeah, no Yeah. If they didn't try to make Black Adam a hero, and I understand what they were doing, because yes, he becomes the king.
Doom Patrol.
But he becomes the king of his area because it's Black Adam. But they didn't need to make him that.
It was definitely we've talked about on the podcast several times how The Rock. Problem with The Rock is his contracts.
The Rock is The Rock.
The Rock is The Rock. He doesn't want to lose fights. He tried to goad Superman into a fight in the movie so he could beat him in a fight.
Which, spoiler alert, yes, it happens. We get it.
Henry Cavill came back in the end credits of that.
And it went nowhere.
They brought Henry Cavill back just to fire him.
Yep.
Then, now we're to one I have not seen, is Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
I like it. It's not as good as the first one. I will say that. It is a step down. I think they waited too long.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's because the child actors
were starting to grow up.
They were too old for what they were or should have been.
Yeah.
To the point it got to where like Mary Marvel, Miss Shazam, is
turns from one adult to another.
Her champion form is the same.
Oh.
She's at the age where her champion form is her adult form. Like there is no difference.
Huh.
So it's the same actor, which they recast her. It's not the same actress from the first one. And so I liked it. I thought it was cool because you get to see them do the wizard thing. They're doing the research in the secret wizard library. You know, they're doing that whole thing while they're facing off against 3 evil goddesses trying to take over the world. Well, they're not goddesses, sorry. They're daughters of the Titans.
Technically makes them goddesses.
So, yes, but they're not goddesses. It's weird. But they're the daughters of the Titans. Like, they call them the daughters of Atlas. That's who they are.
Ah.
But yes, technically would make them. But they're
gods.
Not. They're gods, but they're not the Olympians. There we go. There we go. Key distinction.
Okay.
They're goddesses, but not Olympians. Because they're the daughters of Atlas. Yeah, it's his 3 daughters that protect his golden apples. That's who they are. There we go. Haha! Mythology knowledge is coming back. Yeah, it's his 3 daughters that are protecting. I overall liked it. I liked the intro when we first got them, and they were causing some havoc. And then they did the weird love interest thing with one of them, and oh gosh, what's his name? The crippled kid, the kid on the crutches.
I don't remember his name.
I don't remember either, but you know who he is. The blue Shazam.
The blue Power Ranger.
Yeah. So there's a love interest with him.
The kid from Power Ranger Turbo.
Yeah.
A full adult.
Rachel Ziegler's first, I believe, acting credit.
Oh. Is she one of the goddesses?
Yeah, she's the youngest. She's the youngest goddess who wants to be mortal because she's in love with the kid. Blah blah blah. They end up together at the end. Again, immortal being dating a 14-year-old. Weird. And they kind of talk about it. They do make comment about it. She's like, I'm over 5,000 years old. He's like, I'll get there. It's fine. And I'm like,
it's Twilight all over again.
Time out. roll that back. So, and then, so Shazam dies in that one. Spoiler alert, it's been out for a while, but Shazam dies, and Gal Gadot comes back and brings him back to life. So Wonder Woman shows up at the end of that one.
It's just her powers are so inconsistent.
Yeah, so Wonder Woman shows up and brings back. Well, they take him, they bury him next to Atlas's tree, and then weird god magic, and so yeah, so they bring Billy back.
Then we have the last movie that Batfleck and Wonder Woman Gal Gadot were in. A movie that you should just skip every time. The Flash. YouTube the scenes with Michael Keaton and Sasha Calais in them.
Yeah, Batman and Supergirl are the best parts of those movies.
Yep.
That movie.
And then the end scene where Barry still changed something, and we found out the whole movie was pointless.
Favorite part is realizing
just seeing George
Clooney back as Bruce Wayne again.
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful.
We saw 3 different Batmans in that movie.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So we had Affleck in the very beginning.
Yeah.
We had
Michael Keaton,
and then we had Clooney.
And we had Clooney at the end again, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I forgot about that.
That movie's just bad.
It has questionable things. A lot of questionable things.
Especially questionable things in a kid's movie, considering Ezra Miller's history. Why is he naked?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Why is he naked?
did forget about that part.
Why in a kid's movie, DC, are you putting the guy that kidnaps people, and we already know he does that, naked? No. I refuse to own them, and I own Dark Phoenix. I refuse to own The Flash.
I own The Flash just so because I'm a completionist.
I know you are.
I have the series. I'll probably watch that movie in 10 years and go like, it's still bad.
Yeah.
Terrible CGI Nicolas Cage.
And we got 3 movies I haven't seen because I kind of stopped watching the DCU with The Flash. Blue Beetle.
Solid movie.
I've heard it's good.
I know they're doing it with the Suicide Squad characters. If you can bring back Sholo as Blue Beetle, bring him back. And that movie stands on its own. There's no other connection to any other DC character in that movie at all. There's no mention of anyone, so they could bring Sholo back as Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle needs to stay in the DCU moving forward.
Then we got Aquaman 2.
Not as good as the first one.
Okay.
I think, unfortunately, they cut the movie. They cut quintessential scenes from the movie because of real life things. The whole movie revolves around Arthur going to save his son, but Mom isn't in the movie except for here or there to do 1 or 2 lines. So the movie is choppy, it's broken up, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Simply because I think there were scenes in the movie that were supposed to be there for plot purposes, but they cut scenes with actress because of real life events.
Okay.
So now the movie is a conjumbled mess, unfortunately.
Then speaking of jumbled messes, in the final movie before we get to Superman, you remember what it is, Andrew? All these DC movies, the one we haven't mentioned. It's got Lady Gaga in it.
Oh.
Joker, Folia Deuce. And I will call it Folia Deuce.
Oh, I forgot about that. I wanted to wipe that movie from my memory.
Todd Phillips, I appreciate you not casting Margot Robbie in that dumpster fire.
Oh, they did it on purpose.
I know.
Oh, they 100% did it on purpose. Oh my god. If you have not seen that movie,
I so vehemently didn't like the first one that I probably will never watch the second one, even as a joke.
Well, here's the best part. So, Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix make the Joker. They signed the contract, said, hey, we will make 1 movie. That is it. There will be no sequels. There will be nothing. It's the Joker. That is it. There is no more after this. The movie becomes $1 billion film. Warner Brothers says, hey, this movie made $1 billion. You need to make a sequel. We don't want to make a sequel. Contract said, we're not making a sequel. Warner Brothers said, you're making a sequel. So this is probably the only thing that's brilliant about this movie. And it's also the part of the thing that makes me so mad about this movie, but it's brilliant. You sit down to watch this movie. The whole movie is a court case of Joker going in and basically defending himself about he did the things he did because he's crazy, blah, 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 whatever. Mm-hmm. And as you're seeing this budding love interest between him and Harleen and Harleen Quinn. She doesn't go by Quinzel. Okay. It's just Quinn. But her real name is Harleen Quinzel, but she goes by Harley Quinn. Or no. It's not even Harley. She goes by something else. It's been a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyways, so budding love interest. It's a musical, by the way. And it's not like a traditional musical where there's just random singing that gets, furthers the plot. Like there's no, this was like another fantastic movie about oh God, why can I not think of his name? Oh, Elton John. There we go. Elton John. So it's like Rocket Man, where the music makes no sense to where it is or why it is.
Tying back to Kingsman.
And so, excellent part of Golden Circle though with Elton John. Absolutely love that scene.
Well, Taron Egerton played.
Yeah, that's the best part because him and John Elton are now friends because of Kingsman. Yep. So him getting to play Elton John, perfect casting. But the songs make absolutely no sense throughout the movie. And the whole thing is about Joker trying to, get out of prison. He's found guilty, so you're not getting out of prison. They have this weird thing, or Harley finds this weird way to blow up the courthouse so he can escape. He escapes. Kind of. Gets caught. Gets thrown back in jail. And the movie ends with him getting stabbed to death by Victor Zsasz.
Nice.
And that's how the movie ends. To solidify, there will not be a Joker 3.
Fully a trap.
So, yeah. No, the whole movie is basically you're watching this court case and it goes absolutely nowhere. And then the main character dies at the end of the movie. So there is no Joker 3.
Which also reminds me of another movie made because of WB's greed. The fourth Matrix movie.
Oh my gosh.
Where they made fun of it the whole time.
Yeah, they did.
Like Neo is now in a different thing where it's like the Matrix is an actual thing in that universe. And he's like, oh, you're going to make another Matrix video game there, Mr. Anderson? No, I think 3 is enough. I think 3 told the story. 4 seems like a cash grab. It's like...
The Wachowskis knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing, but they knew they didn't want anybody else doing a Matrix story.
Yep.
Because I know WB, and if they're not going to do it, they'll just get someone else.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so your boys are going at it in there.
They got zoomies.
All right, we're at Superman and Supergirl, and we talked about those quite a bit. Superman, A+ movie.
Loved it. Top tier Superman movie.
Yeah. Supergirl, I loved it.
Supergirl's middle of the road for me. It's better than most. And this another thing I saw too is like if this movie came out 90s, early 2000s,
wouldn't hear a problem about it.
Top 10 cinema.
Yeah.
Top 10 cinema for superhero movie, but we have been spoiled so much that again, going back to the original argument, is people don't know how to be entertained anymore, and it's just they complain because it's not what I thought it was going to be, so that means it's terrible.
If Transformers 1 came out nowadays, it would be flamed.
Oh my gosh. I love Transformers. Those movies are bad.
Yeah.
Those movies are bad. And I like the Transformers movies. There's some that I don't like as much. The second one is definitely dumpster fire for me, but I know that's a lot of people's favorite.
Third one
Rise
I
of the
don't
Fallen.
like because third one I simultaneously don't like, but it also has my favorite line in any Transformers movie. So I don't like it because most of the CGI looks like 2 junkyards making love.
That's every Transformers.
I know, but it's worse in the third one.
That one, yeah, they kind of cut corners on.
But in the third one, it gives me John Turturro underneath alien scrotum.
No, that's the second one.
Okay, so 3's just bad then.
Yeah, that's Rise of the Fallen where he's underneath Devastator and they do the 2 wrecking balls.
Favorite line in any of the Transformers movies. Anytime John Turturro's on screen though.
I do like John Turturro, but no, that's Rise of the Fallen. I think the reason why Rise of the Fallen is my least favorite is because while yes, they do make a lot of innuendo jokes in all the Transformers movies,
it's just too much in that one.
That one had so many jokes about sexual innuendos that it was just like, okay, it takes me out of the movie. I'm like, this is too much.
That's when Michael Bay's especially the first one was a little bad too. It was both of them. Michael Bay's weird crush on Megan Fox.
Yeah, no, and you could definitely, and that's why when they did the third one, Megan Fox is not in the third one.
Yeah, but she came back for the Turtles because she likes money.
Well, that's fair, but I think that was under she had contract. You could tell that there was a different contract verbiage. Because there was none of those happening in the.
There was the one.
There was one or two.
Where she leaned over in the van with Vern.
Yeah, but that's 1 or 2.
Yeah. Versus it wasn't
lot. That's all Rise of the Fallen was look how hot Megan Fox is, and we're just going to make all these sexual jokes, and I'm like, all right, You've now ruined the movie for. So yes. So then your favorite part of the movie was where I got
probably the capstone. I got
to that part and I was like, I'm done. I hate this movie now. You have now ruined. And that was the part. And that was the movie where we got Jetfire and Optimus becoming Super Optimus and all the.
Yeah.
That movie has elements that I like, and that. But no, Rise of the Fallen is just. Nope, it's too much. Cause I like Junkie Jetfire. I thought that was hilarious, but no, it was too far. And the twins, the 2 dune buggy twins, or the ice cream truck. They started as ice cream truck.
The weird Hispanic stereotypes.
I hate the twins. I hate the twins. Worst decision ever. But then we got Sentinel and Dark of the Moon, and then we got the Dinobots.
If you made it this far, use code Transformers.
All right. We got some really cool things in the later ones that just didn't capstone. I mean, yeah, I know the one Marky Mark thing is, well, not Marky Mark. Marky Mark wasn't the problem with the Dinobot one.
The weird license to have relations with underage girls.
Yeah, that part was...
That takes me out of the whole movie. Why did you need to put it in there?
Again, Michael Bay.
Yeah, why couldn't she just been 18, Michael Bay?
Yeah.
You'd have solved all that problems if she was just 18.
We did not need to have an explanation for the Romeo and Juliet law in a PG-13 movie. You just gave 13-year-olds ideas.
Yep.
And unfortunately, because of that movie, it's made a lot of weird conversations for me as a teacher. For middle schoolers.
Ugh.
Throwing that out there. Yeah, I was just subbing at when that time came out. And there was a girl who was like, my boyfriend's 18. I'm like, you're like 15. She's like, yeah, but we were dating before he was 18. I'm like, that doesn't make it right. Like, well, my mom's a lawyer and she says it's fine. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to your mom.
I'm gonna kick your mom in the shin.
No problems. Real life problems from Andrew. There you go.
But not ready to wrap it up there, Andrew.
Yeah.
So next time we're gonna talk about the MCU.
Yep.
Just MCU. We're not gonna dip into comics. We might dip a little into comics.
We might. I mean, I think it's gonna be hard talking about MCU without dipping into their origins, which is
that'll be different. But
yeah,
like we're gonna have a more streamlined. We might make a tier list.
Ooh, I'd think about that one.
Yeah.
That one's going to take time. Ooh.
Make a live tier list.
It's a good thing I'm going on vacation. I'll have time. I'll have things to think about.
Yeah. Like, I'm currently rewatching the MCU. I'm in the good part. I just hit Winter Soldier.
That's a good part.
Just finished it. I want to get it all done before Doomsday comes out. At least, like, I'm watching every movie Endgame and before, and then I'm going to cherry pick after Endgame. I watched
Iron Man because I was like, oh, I'll watch them all. And then I watched Iron Man, and then I never moved on past Iron Man. And I'm like, I really want to. I haven't done it. But I have time. I can just sit down and watch still and probably knock it out easily if I just watch one movie.
I mean, if we have interest, we could just do live watch-alongs.
We'll see. There you go. We'll put up a poll. If you're this far, or in YouTube, put in the comments if you want to do like a live watch along. We'll have to figure out the logistics of all that stuff.
Right.
But we'll figure it out if that is something you all are interested in. So, but yes. All right, Matt, you ready for that outro?
I am ready. Well, folks, the sun is setting on our yellow solar system and our powers are starting to drain. That's all the Kryptonian chaos we can jam-pack into one episode without cracking the planet in half.
Absolutely. If you enjoyed this cosmic deep dive, do us a super favor. Use your heat vision to melt the like button. I like that one. And subscribe so you never miss an episode. If you're listening on audio, leave us a 5-star review. Don't make us unleash General Zod to force you to kneel before our rating section.
Wow. Keep the conversation going in the comments below. Tell us your favorite Kryptonian story or what kind of Kryptonian what kind of kryptonite you'd use to stop Andrew when he goes rogue.
That's a deep cut.
I'd use pink kryptonite to stop Andrew.
No. Hey, now I'm a Boy Scout. Ha! But until it knows. But until next time, independent creators, local gamers, and nerds of mid-Missouri and beyond, keep your capes flying high. Stay away from glowing green rocks, and keep it nerdy, MidMO.
Up,
Up, and away.
We didn't plan that.